I do battle.
I do battle. I do battle on the battlefield. Okay.
Where else do you do battle?
My mind.
Surely, anywhere you do battle is a battlefield, though. That's a mental battlefield.
Yeah.
By definition, you're doing a battle in it. It's a place for battle.
That's true.
What about a toilet? Is that considered a battlefield? A porcelain battlefield? After a really, really large amount of Mexican food, it's a battlefield?
Technically, I guess you could label it as a battlefield. I
Like,
personally don't
you
like to
win the
label
battle, but
things.
you lose the war?
Not a
kinda
big
thing?
labeler.
Oh, damn.
I'm not a big labeler.
Dude, that was like in the Power Rangers movie. The one girl, she's just like,
Go, yeah.
yeah, she's just like, I'm not a big fan of labeling things. I don't like when people label people. And then she just was like, you're a nerd. She says that like a minute later.
Becky, you're such an inconsistent bitch, and I hate you so much.
It's just like, come on, man. You just hypocrited. Don't hypocrite.
Stop it, Becky. Danny Rand's a bit of a fucking hypocrite too. He's like, the hand is evil, and I'm the Iron Fist, sworn enemy of the hand. The hand is just like a couple of guys, you know? It's a couple of people. They're not all bad.
Yeah.
There's some goodies in it. And then all of the Asian dudes that taught him, like there's some guy called the Thunderer. Spoilers. It's not really a spoiler. This is just his teacher. And it's not really important. But like his old teacher was someone called the Thunderer. And he's just a fucking douche. He's just like, dude, I know that they're holding someone hostage and stuff, but you should totally just fucking kill them instead and not worry about the hostages. Basically, the old Asian monks are assholes, dude.
Why are the Asian monks such assholes?
I don't think they are. I think Iron Fist is just written with a really bad mindset, you know?
Yeah.
I'm stuck against the wall.
You'll be fine. They could have done so much better on the Asian shit alone.
Yeah.
It just, you didn't even see any Asian shit. It was just like all vaguely described to you. Like, wow. Oh yeah, it's always really awkwardly described to you and vague and shit. It's like the poppy fields and the beautiful cherry blossom mountain. I should show you sometime. He did that about 20 times, describing these like very stereotypically Asian things. You never see it. You're just in New York. Fucking New York City.
Yes, I remember China, ancient China, with the gongs everywhere.
The ancient China. I
Peacocks,
slept on the wall.
gongs, orange chicken, and rice. Mamma mia. 603. We got exactly 603 again.
Yeah.
Son.
I even changed weapons.
That's optimized.
I'm actually playing Battlegrounds as I talk.
Nice.
You got any more head
You
punches?
like that game, huh?
I do like this game. It's
You
actually,
actually play it,
even though it's a stressful game, it relieves my stress.
Right. So it's not stressful for you.
Yeah, it's not stressful for me. It's supposed to be stressful though.
Yeah, I see. Fair
Well,
enough.
it's a stressful game. It relieves my stress.
Like, I enjoy that game we were playing, but like, after a while, I can't. I just
But you
can't.
get stressed.
I don't even get stressed. I enjoy multiplayer competitive things more.
Oh, I see.
Like if we were fighting other people and they were the monster or something, I'd probably enjoy it more.
You like fighting other people?
Big fan.
You sound like you belong to the hand.
The
As
Iron
Danny
Hand.
Rand, I'm gonna have to fucking demolish you.
Well, personally, honestly, bro, I'm a big fan of demolishing things with my Iron Fist.
You don't have the Iron Fist because I'm Danny Rand and I have the Iron Fist. Sorry. I said that wrong. I'm Danny Rand and I am the Iron Fist.
There you go.
I'm a human weapon.
Wait,
Sorry. I said that wrong.
Let me
is-
reintroduce myself. My name is Danny Rand and I am the Iron Fist.
Does his Iron Fist actually like show up? Like, does his fist turn to iron and he punches someone?
No. His fist glows yellow, like a deep piss yellow. It's kind of pretty, actually. In dark places. Can't really see in the light.
Wow, your
Alright,
piss fist
Ben,
is
you
so
don't- You don't have the
beautiful.
whole set? You didn't want it?
I got the whole set, yeah. I just haven't equipped it yet because I like my hair.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna go put it on though, so we can look good.
Yeah. We
Hello,
could probably call the
Tina.
stream here, Ben, unless there's anything else you wanted to.
Nah, it's cool. I'm good if you tuck it.
Well, it's 12:30
All right, look.
a.m.
Oh damn, I'm showing some serious back off. See that?
Yeah, you are showing. You're showing a lot
Damn.
of back off, right?
Hey,
I mean,
girl.
I am also showing back. But,
We're all matching. Looks good.
yeah.
Sick, bro.
You've got like curved ram horns, and I've got like little diddy horns.
Oh yeah, we have different horns. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like Diablo. You're like Diabla, his wife.
I'm like let's go.
Diabla.
That was a fucking abysmal attempt to come out with a female.
Diablo.
Female demon. I guess.
That's fucking pathetic. You're pathetic.
I don't know. Female demons, dude.
That's Diabla. She's my wife. My one and
Diablo.
only.
I love you,
my
babe.
sweet-
If Jesus is
sweet
my witness.
Diablo.
I love you, Diabla. That
Babe
sounds like
is
a
sweet,
Texas
babe.
person.
Yeah.
Diabla and I, we go down to the
I'll
local
slay
barbecue.
Beat
I was
barbecue.
thinking it's like a Texan man actually saying Diablo. He's like, God get Diablo. I'm gonna slay Diablo with my Bible. Keep it at my wayside all times.
As one does.
Of course. You know, like those very like I'm an action man kind of men that are always slightly
Yeah.
overweight, that always have utility belts and bum bags.
Yeah.
I guess we call them fanny packs. Yeah, I bet he has a fucking Bible socket on his bum bag. It's like fucking buttoned in and shit.
Let me
Thanks.
pull out the only tool I need.
My Bible to slay Diablo.
And my penis.
And my
And my
penis.
penis.
That's why I went to jail for 13 years, but this Bible is what saved me.
Yeah. Still kind of like using the penis.
Now,
Let me release
now
my
I'm
hair.
getting-
My iron
Once
fist.
in a blue moon.
Get your afro out, dude. Get
My
that
afro.
daddy-
Wait. Let me show you
get
the
that
red.
daddy red afro out.
Yo,
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
that's demon.
I know
Alright,
you
let me
prefer
just-
that. That's your favorite helmet, I can tell.
I gotta check that. Where is it? Alright, look at this. Hey, I'm Danny Rand and I am the Iron Fist. He does have kind of like a fucking afro as well. It's a white guy afro though.
Yeah, it's like a Jufro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Classic.
Classic.
Are we done? We done here?
Are you done?
I'm done.
Am I
You
done?
Alright, then
for
we're
the
done.
day.
Yeah, we're done. Classic. Good hunting.
Good hunting. Happy hunting.
I've
Happy
already
hunter.
killed a man.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Are you streaming, Crendor?
Yeah, I am.
He's live
Are
streaming
you
IRL.
actually streaming, or are you just saying that?
No, I'm
Acting
actually
content.
streaming. I have
You
172
just suddenly
viewers right now.
spontaneously decided right now.
I randomly started streaming like 6 minutes ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wowee.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm really enjoying Tokiden 2. It's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna send you guys over to Crendor. I'll be back tomorrow, but we're starting a little bit later because it's my dad's birthday, so I gotta call him and shit.
Hey, tell him
Time
I
zones.
said happy birthday and give him a pat
I will,
on the
I'll let
back
you know.
from me.
My dad's birthday's on April Fool's, so it kind of sucks.
That does
Aw.
kind
Never
of
forget
suck.
your birthday though, right? Like people just keep giving you
Birthday.
presents and they're just empty boxes and they're like April Fool's.
It was funny when I was like fucking 8 years old. Now I'm in my
Oh wait,
50s.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah. No, it was pretty traumatic to be honest. Oh man.
Thorn Senior. Senior's birthday, so we'll be a little later, but we won't be as late as today.
Alright.
So thank you very much. Thanks to Benji. Go follow him twitch.tv/KingBendrick. Is that right?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, he's been playing some Dark Souls.
Big Dark Souls
I'm
player.
gonna send you guys over to Crendor. Go hang out with Crendor. He's gonna be
I'll be your substitute teacher for the day.
he's gonna be your substitute teacher for the day.
Yeah.
You know, please show him some respect. Substitute teachers are real
He's a
teachers.
sub teacher. Don't fucking don't show him
real
any
teachers.
respect.
Okay.
No,
So
they're
I'm gonna
not.
send you over to there. It's not just a free period. Okay.
Right.
The substitute is trying to teach you.
As long as
Their job.
nobody's, throwing
Take it
shit in my classroom, all right? You're not passing notes.
Here's the thing, Krenner. It's not your classroom. It's mine.
All
You're
right,
the
that's true.
sub.
However, while you're gone, it is my rules. That's all I
Alright.
got.
All right. Standard
My
substitute
rules.
teacher behavior right there. So guys, show some love to Krendor, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much for the love. Peace.
Who's
Pasta la pizza.
roll Scooby Dooby?
I've already killed 2 people right now.
Strumming on my old banjo.
Did you ever realize you could be strumming on your old banjo and your name could be Banjo? Strumming
Well,
on
my
yourself.
nickname's Banjo, but I'm not Banjo. My real name is Banjo. That's me.
Solid. Hey, Nifredil, we subbing 13 months in a row. Twitch skipped my nerd day. Don't let the nerds keep you down. Thanks, dude.
I fucking
I
hate
won't.
nerds so much.
I do as well. They're just so annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're just so annoying. That was a little bit lighter.
Swag. They're
I
just
fucking
so
hate them so
annoying.
much, and then you were just like, those guys, huh? Us gamers, huh?
Us, those gamers.
Silly computer gamers.
I really hate the term gamers now because of how much people have ruined it.
Yeah, they've distorted something that was just a hobby,
Yeah.
and they've turned it into like identity. People
Yeah.
love small facets of their time, and basically making that represent their entire like being. They love it. They
Yeah.
love just sort of plastering shit and be like, I'm a gamer. They like labeling themselves.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
love labeling because it gives you something to
Everybody
be.
loves a good label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves.
Except for that girl in that Power Rangers movie. She hates
Yeah,
labels.
she hates labels.
And nerds and fucking geeks and stuff.
But she says she hates labels, but she's just labeling herself as a label hater. So really,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
Catch
just
22.
it's a battle you can't win,
Check
love.
me atheist.
you can't
Yeah.
win here, kid.
Can you not label atheist, please? I hate labels.
I prefer
I'm not
theoretical theist, anti-theist.
theoretical theist. You meshed theoretical physicist with theist, didn't you?
I just
A
gotta throw it all
theoretical
together.
theist, dude.
Theoretical theist.
Yeah.
I maybe believe in God. We haven't quite found any experimental evidence for him yet. Honestly, it's
gonna
probably
be
a
my
better
new
position
term.
than a theist. so,
Theoretical
sorry.
theist. I identify as a theoretical theist. However, you can identify as whatever you want. I just won't agree with it.
Yeah. I'm a contrarian. I identify as a contrarian.
I identify as a Canarian.
A Canadian. Fuck you.
Yeah, I identify as a canary. Only on the
Uh-oh.
weekdays, then it switches.
Well, I identify as a bird of prey, so better start running, boy.
Oh.
You-
Oh shit. Like the first laugh was like, oh, it's a joke, and then you see me strapping on my talons onto my feet.
You're like, oh no.
Not again.
oh no.
I got these socks specially made to look like talons.
Cost $4,500.
Worth every penny. Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
How do I... Let me go back to main menu.
Captain Otter with 100 bits. Hashtag dunk. Thanks, Captain Otter.
Hashtags, goddammit.
Hashtag.
I mean, it was only one. It could be worse.
Hashtag cat.
Hashtag dunked. Hashtag dunked. Hashtag dunking. Hashtag dunkers. Hashtag daily dunkables. Hashtag dunking.
I see you out there, Mr. Guy shooting me.
Hashtag
Dink. Hashtag dinkles. Hashtag
Hashtag
dinkle.
dinkle dunkle dunk.
hashtag
Hashtag. Oh shit. Can't
Hashtag.
you can't do a double hashtag. I think that's illegal under Twitch terms of service.
Hashtag.
I mean Twitter.
Hashtag.
Hashtag break breaker.
Hashtag.
Oh.
Breaker.
Got him.
That's
Down.
That's like the Twitch. That's what it is, really, isn't it? It's like the Twitch's breaker over. You know, instead of saying over, they do
Yeah.
hashtags.
It is.
It's like I hate Trump. Hashtag, and instead of saying I hate Trump over, you say hashtag I hate Trump again. You know?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's just we're in a world of people expressing their opinions. And
Yeah.
if you don't agree with one of the opinions, they're going to come after you and be like, you are a bad person.
If you disagree with me, you're wrong. Pretty powerful statement, to be honest.
Yeah. It's usually just the extremist people, though. Because most people are just normal. Most people are just
Well-
like, hey, I got an opinion. You're like, hey, I have an opinion. Like, that's cool. Let's play a video game.
Yeah, the extremists are the minority, but they're the vocal minority. So you
Yeah.
you see them the loudest because they're fucking loud.
Yeah. And annoying.
And annoying. Hashtag annoying.
Hashtag not my annoying.
Not my lifetime. Not my president.
Not my Twitch streamer. Not hashtag. Not my
But
YOLO.
he is your president. But he is.
Dank meme stealer at the 3-month resub. AEIOU. Thanks, Dank meme stealer.
AEIOU. They're the
One,
vowels.
2, 3.
Just a little pro tip. Hashtag vowels.
Swag.
Hashtag English. Hashtag
Hashtag
learning.
Instagram.
Hashtag grammar.
Hashtag filters. Hashtag no filters.
Hashtag Twitch princess. Hashtag Twitch modeling. Hashtag Eric is Twitch modeling? Question mark.
Thanks.
Oh fuck.
God damn.
God damn it. Ow.
God damn. Daniels.
1st of April, it's time to revise. Gotta read my books and do some stuff.
Oh yeah, you've been putting off your work. Now you gotta get back to work.
Well, I've been basically like not sleeping proper because I revise in the day and then stay up all night with you guys.
Oh. Well, that'll do it.
But now I've just got to revise pretty much.
That's good. What do you do to revise? Also, Rubber Knife, 100 bits. Little bits. Thanks, Rubber Knife.
I read out Twitch donations and subs, and the names and the subs and the donation messages are all tidbits of revision. And then I fucking remember it so well.
Shit,
It's so much
dude.
better when you break it down like that.
I can appreciate that.
I can't.
Well- I actually just do it on little cards, dude.
I can't appreciate that at all.
Well,
I get sticky notes. What are they called? Stickle notes?
sticky
notes.
notes.
What the fuck are they called?
Post-it notes.
Stick 'em up. Post-it notes. That's the one.
Yeah.
Little stick 'em ups. All right. Well, I write on those in the pad. I don't remove them from the pad, and then I bend them up, and then I can flick through. And I got a whole bunch of revision in little bite-sized chunks.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do for like the final revision bit. For like the most important part is the reading. Okay?
Yeah.
You gotta actually understand the shit, you see? Otherwise you're fucked, kid.
I understand completely.
You dumb little fucker. I wouldn't make a very good teacher.
You'd be the worst.
It's very
fucking
simple. You
teacher.
just, use your post-it notes. Everybody gets along, and you just, don't be a
You dumb
retard.
little shit fuck.
What do I write
What
on
did
these
you
post-it
call
notes?
me?
The fuck did you just say? You don't know what to write on your post-it notes, son? Did you just tear one of those off? We don't do that here.
You start like violently screaming in the classroom, and then you have to go to the principal's office.
I get written up for an incident.
Meat Wings, the 14-month resub. Thanks, Meat Wings. Hold on, let me start swimming first. It's gonna take a while.
Nice. Uh-oh. Oh boy. They better announce like a Monster Hunter and shit at E3. If you don't, I'm gonna find you, Reggie, and I'm gonna probably give you a hug for making my childhood so great and shit. But
But
man, you bet.
Um,
Yeah, I'll probably give you a little my fan mail that I didn't ever send you because of the import costs and from UK to America. But then after that, I'm probably gonna show you my Switch and ask you to sign it because I'd really, really appreciate that. I realize that Satoru Iwata's dead now, so I can't get his. So you're the next best thing, my man. Oh god, you know what they did this year? They got his son, Reggie's son, to be part of their
Oh
like
yeah, I did
marketing
hear about
thing.
that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
His son is like Harvey or something.
Yeah.
It's like, hey Harvey, how do you feel about this? He's like, Dad, you know, this is really fucking awkward for me. I don't want to be here.
To be fair,
No.
you know, you're Reggie's son, you know.
You're the Nintendo's face
Yeah, you
child.
gotta deal with it.
You're the
Prince of
Nintendo
Nintendo.
Prince.
I thought that was Miyamoto, to be honest. Miyamoto is like the prince that does whatever the fuck he wants.
He's not the
No one-
prince.
What is he then? He's not a king. The king was Iwata, and he died and passed his throne down to that younger dude that sat in the chair.
He is,
Iwata's like the traveling noble, or like the smart man. The
Thanks,
older
Meat
man,
Wings.
the wise old
3,
man.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Swag. Also, Melixes subscribed. Thanks, Melixes.
Molasses.
he's more
Swag.
like
Swag.
envoy to the king, like that guy that goes around like saying that everything he does is at the king's behest, you know, like.
Yeah.
Well, but he
In the name of the king, I can have this food.
Oh my god. I just imagined like a face to as you were saying that, and it was definitely like a completely bald, fat white guy though. He looked like kind of like a priest.
Oh, no.
In the name of the king.
Totally.
In the name of
Some
the
would
king.
say. In the name of the king.
You have done King Joffrey wrong.
Oh no, how do I get up these mountains?
Oh, you're
Climb.
You're
I'm
fucked.
goofed.
He's goofed.
I
Alright,
am-
guys, I'm going home. I love you.
There, man.
Alright, see you later.
Have a good
Have a good
sleep.
drive. Have a good swag.
Later,
And I'll
Kale.
catch you on the flip
Swag.
side.
Catch you on the, not even on the flip side, like on the same side.
Same side.
Catch you on the
Wow.
same side, bro.
Because on the flip side, we'd be in a different universe.
That's
Wow.
true.
So it's in the same universe. I just see you tomorrow.
Shit, dude.
Is this the same timeline?
Oh shit, Melixis, you rolled a 20. You get a bonus high five.
Swag.
Swag.
You just fucking did it for him. What the shit?
I'm out!
You knew he was gonna do it.
He knew, dude. But you know what you don't know? Danny Rand, Iron Fist. He's never gonna let you down, and he's never gonna not know.
Yeah, I mean, when you break it down, like Danny Rand does when he's playing hip hop and doing
Yeah.
a little bit of a, I don't remember the chick's name, but basically he had a chick in the show who's like a samurai. I think did you see her? Did you see her when you skipped through?
I think so. Maybe.
I think you quoted her, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I think that probably was her then.
Yeah, she's like, I don't speak Chinese. I
Yeah,
speak
that's her.
Japanese. Yeah, so basically he wants to bone her.
Right.
That's the story. He said she's a beautiful woman. She is quite a very attractive actress. She's thick. She's very sporty, sort of like martial artist body kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that. I just think it's pretty. Point is, Danny Rand wants to do kung fu with her, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if those techniques are PG-13. But point is, right?
Right.
They have sex in the TV show. Spoilers. There you go.
Oh shit. That's not
I'm just saying.
PG-13.
It happens. It's not PG-13.
Mamma mia.
PG-12.
That's a PG-12er.
Yeah. What's your favorite TV show in the world ever that's come out in the last 2 years?
In the last 2 years?
Come out in the last 2 to 5 years, not before that or after that.
Well, I'd say
Too specific. No, but what's your favorite TV show?
Well, I'd say like I like Game of Thrones, but it's also like, you know, that's like everybody's like I like Game of Thrones.
It's just well produced show, you know.
Yeah. If I had to pick like just a good old fashioned show from somewhere, I like Chef's Table.
Chef's Table, what's that?
It's on Netflix, and it's like really well documentary type stuff about chefs.
What do they do in it? They documentary. They talk to chefs.
They talk to chefs. They're like really, they make really good food, and then they're just like, here's my life and how I started making food, and then they show them making the food. If you ever saw like Jiro Dreams of Sushi, it's kind of like that.
Oh,
but,
dude, I did see that. That was great. Jiro Dreams of Sushi is like teaches you that maybe the thing you're doing might not be a passion now, but if you develop into it, you can become passionate about it.
Yeah, like I love that movie. And then I saw Chef's Table, and it's pretty much that, but with other chefs, and
like
in like 40-minute segments. Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's cool. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I you know I love seeing people that are so fucking dedicated to their craft. You know?
Yeah. It's just like really passionate.
Yeah, well, it's just it's filling the hole that I lack.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
When you're devoid of ambition and you see people that are so powerfully into something, it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah,
fucking
that's why
is, man.
I think that's why I like watching it too. Cause I'm like, wow, this is gonna make me motivated and passionate and stuff. And then
But
all I
instead
do
you
is
just watch it on Netflix.
and I'm like, I'm gonna do that, and then I just do the same things I always do.
Yeah, but it's still fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good time.
And then I bled out.
You
But I
always
made
do,
it to
man.
the top 20. On a beach.
Is that good? Oh, my lonesome. The salt burning my wounds.
problem was I was like, I'll just swim to the other side of the land. That'll be fine. And then it was just rocky mountains. I couldn't make it up. And so I just died in the mountains. So.
Yeah.
It's kind of like life.
Yeah. I know that game, my friend. I know that one.
We played it.
During my tour of the Shinkang Mountains on my way to Kunlun, you know, to become the Iron Fist, my name is Danny Rand, and I got stabbed up a bunch by some thieves. They tried to steal my iPod. It's somehow a charge of 10 years of being stranded. Point is, that's a magical iPod worth probably quite a lot of money. Point is, okay, stabbed me up a whole bunch, bled out, nearly really fucking hurt, and that's pretty much my story. My name is Danny Rand.
Nice to meet you, Danny Rand. I'm Danny Rand.
Oh shit! Do you you got it too?
I have it as well. Yes.
Left or right? That's the most important question here. Whether or not you actually know which hand the Iron Fist is.
Left, of course.
I watched the whole series and I don't actually remember.
Oh.
I don't fucking remember, man. I think. Wait, let me think about it. Let me picture Danny Rand. Danny Rand was like really, really emotionally looking into his fist. He was like,
I'm
something on his fist, and it was like, I think maybe it was his left fist.
Does he ever actually do a like little like intro thing like I'm Danny Rand?
Yeah, I think so. I think that might have been an advert actually.
Oh.
But wait, let me think. No, he does. He does. No, he does it all the time. Cause I think part of the plot is like he's obsessed about his name, right? Because it's his dad's name, and my dad died, and he's like, that's my name. My name is Danny Rand.
I see. So it's okay. I really wanted to see that part.
Yeah, and also there's an important character that I won't spoil. But it's played by the guy that plays Faramir in Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
But it's a very weird character for that actor. Anyway, point is, he the way he sounds, the way he talks is so strange. He's an English actor, I think, and him doing an American accent sounds really funny. He's like, he's the one that sounds the most like Danny Rand.
I'm Danny Rand.
Danny Rand.
30 Ben, 25 bits. 30 Ben, another 25 bits. Revenite, 100 bits. Hey, Crender, do you get my Twitch message? Also, hashtag gamergamegames. I don't check my Twitch messages because I turn them off. Also, King Cake Man with the 2-month resub. 10 out of 10, best show to fall asleep to. Thanks, King Cake Man. One.
Yeah.
Swag. Also, I was
Sure
saying,
is.
we played the game of life.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was where you had your wife that you killed. And
I
then
did
you had
not
your
kill
dog.
her. Just take that back. It was a very suspicious accident. I'll give you that. All right. She fell down the stairs while holding a set of knives. Hence her being stabbed over 100 times.
It's
It
just
was
like,
a big set of knives, brand new.
it's like when they go on like Oprah or like one of those shows. They're like, "Listen, I didn't do it. All right. It was a very odd scenario, but I'm sorry." They're like, "What are you sorry for?" And they're like, "I'm sorry for what they did."
I'm sorry that they did, but that's on them for being dead.
I'd like to get into acting again because nobody wants to hire me, which is why I'm doing this interview. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. I'll be here again next week for my audition. What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, please leave.
I'd like to try out for the part of Danny Rand, Iron Fist.
Okay, alright. Do your audition right now for Danny Rand, the Iron
Alright.
Fist.
My name is Danny Rand. I'm from China, and I have $1 billion aircraft that I fly around with in China. I also have an Iron Fist.
That was pretty good. That was... you had me convinced there for a moment. I got into it, honestly. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna forward you through to the
Yeah,
next stage.
my mom actually told me that a few times.
Oh wow, your mum is a good test of talent if she agrees with me because I have a very big ego. Fantastic.
You know
I
what?
am Danny Rand.
Same here.
You
China?
know what actually happens though in China? Danny Rand has the ability to survive a plane crash. There you go. And also he's a billionaire, but most specifically is his ability to survive plane crashes. That's pretty much unprecedented for children.
I'd like to argue that his Iron Fist is far more superior in that aspect.
Well, no, his Iron Fist is helpful for busting open steel doors.
That's
But-
true.
Is that gonna make you survive from a plane crash? I don't know.
Now,
I'm not too sure.
I'm not a scientist, physicist, astrologist, planologist, or any of those.
Astrologist?
But
Ruh-roh.
if I was in an airplane, and I was flying downward and about to die, I think if I had an Iron Fist, I would use it to my advantage in some way.
How? Go on, tell me how.
Well, it's made of
You
metal.
gotta think on your feet. You're careening towards the floor. Yeah, sure it's made out of metal. What can you do? Smash it? What's
Yes,
gonna
I can
what's that gonna
smash holes in it that'll allow the plane to slow down.
do? What?
It's
Think about
kind
that
of
for a
like a
second.
pasta strainer.
Think about that for a second. If you smash holes in it, it's gonna be less resistance.
Now, I don't know what you're talking about with your science, but all I
It
know
might.
is
It's depending on where you smash the holes. If you smash holes in the front, it might pull air in and create like a little pressure pocket, which might help slow you down. Sure, you could do that. I don't know if you thought of that. I think you might have just been cheese grating it in your mind.
personally, yeah, I would use the power of the dragon and try to punch some holes so that my wings can fly out and take advantage of the situation.
Okay, do you have wings?
Yes, the power of the dragon.
Okay, I didn't realize that Danny Rand had the power of wings. Wait, what's the name of the dragon actually? There is a dragon in it.
Oh, I don't know.
Iron Fist. Iron Fist dragon. It's fucking hilarious. It's like Shao Lao the Undying. That's the
Shao
dragon.
Lao the Undying.
Yeah, so the reason why he's undying is because he's immortal, right? But
Yeah.
he's infinite. He's not just immortal, he's infinite. He's like this ultimate power. Let me find out some shit about the dragon.
Did they is this like a real thing or they make this up?
No, it's
mean-
part of the character lore, I guess, from
Oh,
the
I
original
see.
comic. Shao Lao the Undying.
My name is Shao Lao the Undying and I have an Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. You know, apart from being an immortal, infinite dragon, I also have the ability to make my hand really hard. Xiao Lao is an immortal Chinese dragon who became a source of power in Kunlun. During a performance of the Dragon Riders of Kunlun for entertainment of its UT, Xiao Lai went berserk and attacked City's leader. He was slain by Quetzalcoatl, who cut off its dragon heart, and enraged at this, UT banished Quetzalcoatl from the city, revived from Xiao Lao by melting his heart and placing it in his placing it in a sacred cabin. Following this incident, those who become the Iron Fist have accomplished. Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't read that because that's probably going to be the TV show spoilers. But he gives a fuck, really. It's trash.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh god, I really actually lost my breath.
You just try to read it all in one.
Yeah.
One big sentence.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of all the Marvel movies.
They're all the same one. They're indistinguishable, essentially.
That's incorrect. Have you seen Wolverine?
No.
Exactly.
I've seen Wolverine Origins, though. That's the best one.
Which one's that?
Basically, the story of Wolverine Origins is that when he was a young boy, Logan had a brother, and brother had little long nails instead of long claws. Long nails are pretty strong, not as strong as long claws, but more slicey instead of long nails, right? So long nails and long claws became brothers and they fought through the world wars. Long nails, long claws fighting through world wars together. Now, we got long nails and long claws, but they get really mad at each other because long claws goes to Canada to bang a hot woman.
Right.
And she's under the moon and he's a Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
They have sex. But Long Claws leaves and he goes off and he's played by Liev Strider or something. Cool guy.
Great
anyway,
guy.
Point is, Long Claws have a disagreement and some stuff with the government happens and there's some metal involved. And I'm pretty sure it's adamantium and it goes inside him. He gets penetrated by adamantium of some kind. It goes all over his bones. And then once he's got his bones covered in it, he's fucking Wolverine. That's the story and that's the origin. I don't fucking remember.
Now, when you put it that way,
basically he got penetrated by metal and it went all over his bone.
Okay, Marvel movies, or just comic book movies in general, but like most of them are Marvel. I enjoy them when I watch them, and I was like, that was it kept my, it was a fun like boom pow action. And I'm like, all right.
It's just a cheap sort of thrill, but you do get a little thrill from it.
Yeah, and so that's what I like it for. But when they try to do more than what they are, that's when I'm like, I didn't like Deadpool because of that.
Well, that's the thing is, Deadpool's doing what Deadpool does, right? It's trying to break the fourth wall and all that jazz. And exactly, that's to come. You'll find about that next year, Next year when fucking China attacks. China. They're mad because we stole Danny Rand back. This is the reason. Right?
We need Danny Rand back.
It's because we want him back to become the Iron Fist again with us instead of being with you, Americans. Back at Gaijin. Fuck! Anyway, that's the plot of the real world in the next few years. Anyway, alright?
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about? We're talking about
Marvel.
Deadpool, weren't we?
Deadpool,
Marvel,
yeah.
Yeah, so apparently people like the new Logan film, which I haven't seen, which is like R-rated.
So don't spoil it. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I can't spoil it. I could spoil it, but it'd be fake spoilers, right?
Yeah.
I'd have to make them up because I have no idea.
Yeah.
But people said it was good, so like maybe that's what it needs is a little bit less of the wink wink nudge nudge and campy sort of we're all wearing our uniforms kind of thing, superhero shit, and more of the whole like, I grow fucking claws out my hands, die, and stabbing people.
Yeah, it needs some like grittiness to it or something.
Yeah, grittiness is good.
Yeah,
I think for that kind of shit.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I want to see that now, just because it seems different. Logan.
Oh, Logan, right? Sorry, completely left reality.
Yeah, I'd like to see that Logan movie we just talked about. What movie?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Where am I?
What is me?
JDX Blade with 15 bits. Fill that cup. Hashtag fill. Hashtag that. Hashtag cup. Thanks, JDX Blade. And Keith Cessna with 100 bits. Thanks, Keith. Cessna or Kesna. I don't know which one.
Keith Kesna.
Keith Kesna.
Sounds like a celebrity name.
It does. It does. I'm Keith Kesna, and I'm here to talk to you today about a fantastic product.
It's the Iron Fist. It's you just equip it onto your hand, and you have the ability to punch stuff real hard,
I
really,
invited
really
my
hard.
good friend Danny Rand onto the program, and he's going to tell us about the Iron Fist.
He's going to be demoing it for us live on stage. This is the first ever world premiere of the Iron Fist. Danny Rand, take us away. Hi, my name is Danny Rand. And not only am I the Iron Fist, but I'm also a billionaire. So you know I know what a good investment is.
Wow, thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
I was gonna say something. It was
Did it involve?
oh yeah, the new
Marvel?
Spider-Man. Because we went to see when we saw Power Rangers, they had the advert for the new Spider-Man, which we already saw. Which
Right.
I don't like the new Spider-Man. Right?
I don't. Well, he's a young lad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like,
It's like a young.
but I guess
kid.
he's supposed to be younger in the comic book.
You know what I fucking hate about Spider-Man? Alright, let me
What?
tell you some things. I've heard about Spider-Man. I legit know some lore about Spider-Man.
Alright.
And it's not even a jokey lore.
All right.
Right? Spider-Man has the ability web sling, right?
Mhm.
He has the ability. I think he comes out of his spider bite, maybe.
Yeah.
I think maybe he produces it in his wrist or some shit.
Mhm.
Point is, he puts it into cartridges, and he actually slings it through cartridges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb. Also,
Yeah, I always wondered that too. Like, why is he sling?
yeah.
Does he need
What-
cartridges?
Is it because maybe it just like comes out a little bit limp, and he needs to high pressure it inside the cartridge. Point is, the lore that I learned about Spider-Man is that his power is apparently really strong because it's like he has partial future sight because of his Spidey sense. Now, they couldn't have come up with a lamer name for it, Spidey sense. Okay.
That's like a classic
But-
1950s campy, like Spidey
Yeah.
sense.
My Spidey sense is ridiculous. But I think it is like it's partially really fucking strong because he can sort of tell if there's any danger at all
Yeah.
in the next few seconds, and he's like, oh boy, Spidey senses.
Yeah.
You know? That's really strong in a way.
That is really strong. That's like if I'm playing this game right now and it's like dun 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 dun, and I'm like, oh shit, someone's coming at me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's OP. It's actually. if you
It
ask
is
me.
pretty OP. Not gonna lie.
Are you talking about the Spider-Mans with the American guy or the Andrew Garfield who's actually English?
No, the new one with the American guy that you watched the trailer of and you're like, oh my god.
Oh, that trash. Okay.
Because
Yeah,
like,
how many
here's the
times
thing.
have they rebooted that shit?
That's
What the fuck?
that's my biggest issue with it. Is it's like been rebooted so many times. It's like just do something else now.
Stop it. Just come up with a new one.
Yeah, like I don't. That's my biggest issue with it. Is just how.
You
How
know
much
what's
they're
great about
rebooting.
Spider-Man, dude?
What?
The old Spider-Man games on like PS1.
Oh yeah, I played some of those.
They were really good.
They were really good. Cause like yeah, I remember I saw the one with what's his name, Seabiscuit guy.
I love horses. I have no idea what you're talking about though.
Or wait, was he in Tobey Maguire, right?
Tobey Maguire is Seabiscuit in the movie.
Why did I connect him with Seabiscuit? Is he
Maybe
in
he was a kid in it or
Seabiscuit?
something.
I don't
I don't know.
I'm Tobey
Point is,
Maguire.
Tobey
I'm
Maguire. I am the Seabiscuit. I'm a living weapon and horse. I can turn into a living horse. Tobey Maguire does. He was in the first three, right?
Yeah,
The ones that were like classically ridiculous, but also lovably ridiculous.
yeah, those are the ones I remember seeing.
Yeah, same. I remember them because of his dance when he became emo and he became
Yeah.
like an asshole. That's because he got infected by the poison of venom, though.
Yeah,
That's the only reason. He was actually a nice lad.
he's actually a good guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy.
I don't know where I was going with this.
No, I mean, we just talked about Seabiscuit and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're allowed to do that, man.
Flying fish with the 1 bit. Are these April Fool bits? I think they are April Fool's bits. I'm pretty sure of it. 30 Ben with 40 bits. 30 Ben with 1 bit. Loser Lemby with 100 bits. Thanks for the bits.
Wow. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
There it is. Haven't heard that one in a while.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Simon.
They've actually been doing really well. EXBC.
Nice. Proud of them. You were there for the start, man.
I
you
was
were
there
you were
for the
spark.
start of that. I helped spark that fire, and I'm proud
Yeah.
because I enjoy them
Yeah.
the most on Twitch
That's
out of like anyone.
Burning down the fucking neighborhood, dude. You killed all those people. All those bits lost to the flames.
Those are crazy
about what we've done.
times.
We live in crazy times with crazy people. Thank fuck I'm insane.
I always,
Roast
that's one of the
goo.
things I always find cheesy is like when they have those kind of like, we live in crazy times with crazy people. My name's Oliver, and I'm living in these crazy times. Follow me
I'm
on my
not crazy. I'm perfectly normal because I have a good sense of what that means. No, you don't.
Come along
dickhole.
with me as we find out what is and what is not crazy. Did it?
I have the ability to objectively discern what's crazy. My name is
guess-
Oliver Rand.
They they do that in TV shows too. It's like Pawn Stars where he's like, my name's Rick and this is my pawn shop. Me and my family are here selling shit. Come along and see what crazy shit's gonna come in these doors.
Hate all of those things so much.
Because they're so fake.
So much. Yeah, because they're all fake and objectively trash, but they're funny to watch.
Yeah, I still enjoy watching them. That's like
Yeah,
one of my
it's one of
guilty
those things
pleasures.
where to watch it is not to like respect it.
Yeah, like I know it's fake, and yet they're like, I found this old 1942 World War II
Oh,
memorabilia
it's all-
plane out in my backyard. Thought I'd bring it in.
I found this emporium right here. This probably took about 20 years to build sometime in the last 80 years. Not my pappy didn't do it, but I'll sell it to you. No, you didn't, you fucking dickhole.
Well, I'll give you maybe like $10.
$10? I don't believe you. Okay, 50 grand. 50 grand?
I was thinking more like 3 million, but I guess.
My name is Oliver Rand, and I'm the world's worst negotiator. I'll give you 3 million, okay? I'll give you 3 million. I'll take out a mortgage on my house. Please, just give me that item. I want it.
I'm gonna use this money to help my daughter. She's in debt from drugs, and hopefully she's gonna stop buying drugs and won't use this money for more of them.
Yeah, she's only 3 years old, and she loves playing doctor.
And then
God damn it, that girl.
then they always cut to like them just doing some goofy scene, like, Bobby, what are you doing over there? And he's like, I stole your lunch, and he's like, that was my lunch. He's like, oh
Yeah,
man.
that's exactly it. Bobby, what are you doing over there? Oh, good, GG, boss. It's like picture perfect for what it does.
That's why I love that Tim and Eric thing where they like do the reality show, and he's like, oh, I really want Chinese food today. And he's like, I really don't want Chinese food. We've had it 4 days in a row. And he's like, I want Chinese food. My doctor said I need to eat Chinese food at least 4 times a week. And he's like, I don't think we're going to get it this week. All right. And then he's like, God, I can't stand him. And it's like, to be continued. And then they start the next one. And he's just like, so we got the Chinese food. I got it. And then everybody else got something else. So it worked out.
It's just like, it's such a perfect summation of what the things have to offer.
Yeah, like it's all just the same
Takes all
template.
the tropes of everything and just perfectly aligns it.
Yeah,
God, those shows are garbage.
they really are. It was like the Storage Wars too. I loved watching
my
Storage
dad
Wars.
watches them a lot as well because they're like, they find things and sell them and shit.
Mhm.
And some people like that sort of
They're just
thing.
like,
Like Jim,
I can't believe they were planting shit in the storage houses for entertainment value.
yeah. Let's open this one up and see what's inside it. Gotta sell it to you first without seeing what's inside it, though. It's like, okay, is that gambling then? Is that essentially gambling?
It is essentially gambling, but it's filmed,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. It's like how it's
Oh,
if
yeah.
porn is filmed, it's not porn, or it's not
But
illegal.
that's not actually true. There's weird laws about that, I think.
You probably
can't
need a
just
license or
film
something.
sex that gets paid for. Yeah. And also, almost all porn is filmed in, like, California or
Oh
something.
yeah, that's true.
It's still illegal in most places
Yeah.
to film, at least.
Shit, dude.
Uh-oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh
What are
scoop.
we-
Irene Weenie with 200 bits. 200 cat bits. Thanks, Irene Weenie.
Weenie weenie? Oh.
Irene Weenie. And
I really need a weenie.
I really need a weenie. And
I got a weenie.
Misfit Joker with 100 bits. My noms is Krendor, and I'm the Iron Nerd. Thanks, Misfit Joker. My name is Krendor, and I'm the Iron Nerd. My nerd powers are very strong.
Iron Feast. Je suis en Iron Feast. That means I am the Iron Fist. Je suis en Iron Feast. How do you say my name? Mon nom. No, how do you say name in French?
I don't know. I didn't take French.
Mon is my
Mon ami?
nom.
Mon ami.
Ami? No.
Mon ami.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
What is name in French? I don't fucking know. Point is, alright,
Right.
I learned a little bit of French when I was coming up.
Oh,
That was pretty bad. That was pretty great. That was pretty bad.
that was pretty cool.
I had a crush on my teacher. She was a plain woman, but I, for some reason, had a crush on her.
I prefer
Possibly
boat women.
What did you just say to me? As an avian man, I prefer those that can soar through the sky straight into my pants. But if you like the ocean of the motion, I understand that too. That's just preference, boy.
Goddamn. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was actually, I forgot where I learned this from, but like apparently one of the reasons when you hear like foreign people trying to speak English and stuff, are like, yes, this is how it is, yes.
Yes?
Oh, I just heard someone. One of the reasons they're like that is because I guess in their language a lot of things are more simplified. So instead of being like, hey, look, that table's over there, they just say like table over there and like
It's
point.
not, it's not like simplified, it's just different.
Yeah, it's just
like,
different.
So for example, Japanese is just really fucking hard to live translate because the grammar structure is inverted. So you have like the verbs or like the final conclusion of the sentence, sorry, the main crux of the sentence, which English generally puts towards the start or the middle, at the end in Japanese.
Yeah.
So it's like really fucking hard to live translate a sentence when you don't actually know the meaning of the sentence till the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, dude.
That is weird.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, that's
weird.
like crazy,
Shiny
but
man.
like, bro, like it's kind of like cool.
That's pretty cool, bro. Actually, I'll give you a high five for that one. Wicked Shocky brought your way.
I'm totally sending Stacy's vibes over to you.
Oh, dude, I'm receiving those vibes over and out, bro.
Far out, man.
When I did that to someone at uni, I was like, throwing you Wicked Shocky, bro, man. It's just like, what the fuck?
Dude, totally sick, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people at my uni don't get that kind of humor, and then I'm just like, no, don't worry, it made sense. to
Yeah,
someone
there's.
else.
I'll always tell when people can't kind of get the humor we're doing right now, where we characterize, because they just
Yeah.
they get this blank look on their face.
They're
and
like,
then-
what is this?
Right away, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just doing some dumb joke thing. And they're like, oh okay, and then I just never do it again. And you just gotta go
Yeah.
back to the classic humor of like referencing just like TV shows and shit.
Does anyone else love Have I Met Your Mother? Have I
Anyone
Met Your
else
Mother?
love memeing TV shows? I love to meme. It is
Dank
my
meme.
favorite.
The name of the game. I hate how like just the word meme now disgusts
Yeah, it's
me.
become another one of those things like gamer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they just
Is anyone else a memer? I know I am.
like the normie people just grab onto it. They're just like, I'm a gamer, and they're like, gamer's not cool anymore. And like, all right, I'm a memer. I've created memes.
I've made a few image macros in my day. I know what MS Paint is.
I know how to use giant text on a picture.
Yeah, it's just fucking lame, dude. Straight up lame, dude. The
Straight
best
up
way around it
lame.
is just get rid of all the labels, right? Like Stacy said, and just fucking live in a labelless world.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to be ashamed about being in groups because there's no groups. There's no groups.
There's
It's
no
just you.
groups. There's no colors. There's no ethnicities.
Yeah,
you know, there's no
They're
genders.
just people of different races.
There's just people of different races and colors and genders.
Just those, just those very, very exclusionary taxonomic things. Just those guys.
Do not say guys. That's offensive.
Oh fuck! I already fell into the pitfall.
Ah.
Not in
Fucking
my
A, dude.
world. Fucking A, dude. Straight
Mr.
up,
Good
bro.
Cat 3 with the 5-month resub. Crendor F. Thank you, Mr. Good Cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swag. Dude, I've been watching, or not watching, listening to Bill Burr, like, every
Burr,
week.
old Billy Rednuts.
Yep, old Billy Blueface.
Old Billy Blueface.
So everybody just calls him, whenever he reads his letters, someone is just like, Dear Billy Graham Cracker Tits.
They always give him a fucking name.
Yeah.
I like that shit though. I think
yeah.
it's funny. He just
It is
rolls
funny.
with it.
Yeah.
It's too good.
That's why he's one of my favorite comedians. Like, everybody else is like I brought him up. People are like, well, I like Louis C.K. more. Or like, I like this guy more. I'm like, I like Bill Burr because he's just a real dude.
Yeah. It's the relatability with the true sort of normie is what
Yeah.
he is. The thing is, like, he's like such a normie in the things he likes. and
Yeah,
everything.
he's kind of like Carl
And his
Pilkington in a
lifestyle.
way.
But at the same time, he has some very, very like fucking psychotic sort of, you know, realistically psychotic thoughts.
Yeah.
And but the way he owns up to it, was just like, yeah, I'm fucking stupid. I know it.
Yeah. Close he talked.
I love
he
listening
like
to him talk about conspiracies, man. That's like hilarious.
like what?
Well, he always talks about things like, okay, so the bank, like he always starts on one of his rants. He's just like, still the banks, you know, like you know, how he used to early on in the podcast, he used to like never give out any of his information to
Yeah.
banks and stuff, and like he'd have a huge fucking fit if people asked him for like, we need your phone number for this product, and he'd be like, why do you need my phone number? What do you want my phone number for?
Oh yeah, he did a thing on that with like the airplane, like what are they called? TSA, and he's like, I guarantee you, there's like a group of people, just like the 0.1%. They're just in a big room underground, and they're just like, what if when the people go to fly, they go through those machines at the TSA, and we just kind of radiate them a bit. And every time they go through, we just radiate them a little more. And then they just, you know,
Yeah.
we thin the herd.
This is exactly the sort of shit that he thinks about.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He went on a rant in the other episode I was listening the other day about the Kobe 11s. Like, just shoes that NBA players wear. And he's like, dude,
Oh,
you got the
God.
Jordan 5s? I got the Kobe 11s, dude. He's like, dude, the Kobe 11s are garbage. The Kobe 8s are where it's at.
Those shoes are all such a fucking scam, man.
Yeah.
They like trick like poor young teens that are really into sports and shit into buying those shoes, and they're always garbage.
Yeah. But he ranted on that for like 5 minutes. He kept doing it. He's like, dude, the Kobe 11s. Then he talked about how there was a thing with like Fat Joe on MTV Cribs, and he like licked a shoe. And he's like, I haven't even opened these out of the box. These are fresh. And he's like, dude, those have like been in a Chinese factory with like gas
Yeah.
all around and shit.
Those are some fucking fresh kicks, my man.
There's some fresh kicks, bro.
Yeah, I was pretty into shoes for quite a bit. But then I grew up a bit, and now I'm back into shoes though, so I've regressed. But point is, you can get some really nice shoes for cheap if you just wait for sales and don't buy brand shit. Don't buy
Yeah.
brand shit, dude.
Don't give in to the brands.
Adidas and Nike have
Buy
some good
organic.
shoes, but Nike stuff falls apart for real.
Yeah.
Adidas stuff is hit and miss and has weird sizing. But
Yeah.
Asics, if you want trainers, get some Asics, dude. They're the comfiest shoes I've ever felt on my feet. I'm walking on clouds every single day of my life, and I can't even fly. Feels great. Definitely buy Asics.
I got the Nike Airs. Big fan of those shoes, but they did start falling apart pretty fast.
Yeah, my man. Well, that's the thing is they make good shoes. Adidas make good shoes as well, but Nike ones fall apart, and Adidas ones sometimes fit really weird.
Yeah.
They're so comfy, my Adidas ones, in every point except for the back. That's really uncomfy. I think my problem is that I have the in the UK size chart I have slightly larger than the widest feet setting. It's like a E or no, it's like a H or a G or something. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got super wide feet.
No, I don't even. I never even knew they like did wide feet width for shoe size.
Yeah, we have length and width, right? Width is letters for us, and length is size numbers.
Huh.
My feet are 13, and then it's like a I don't remember what the letter was, but it's one of the widest. It's the widest width, and most shoes are. Oh, dude, I love boots, right? I like
Yeah.
expensive. I say expensive. I like nice boots. They don't have to be expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but most boots can be either really shit or really good with wide feet and big feet because if you're gonna get like nice tapered boots like V-Bergs, I can't get like Italian boots because they're all too small. I can't
Oh,
get the
yeah.
nice Italian boots.
Yeah, you get them like
I need small boots.
customized, fresh
Yeah,
from
and
the
that
Italian
costs a
shop.
ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, like you got to be an athlete, actor, or
Yeah.
lawyer.
Or Michael Jordan.
Yeah, or Michael Jordan, the Jordan 3s.
Yeah, get those Jordan 7s, man. They're so much better than the 3s.
You gotta get those 3s, dude.
They got that air gap, man. Dude, you could feel the wind when you run, man. Makes you feel like you're going so much faster, so natural on the feet. Real nice breeze on the feet.
Blank Point subbing 2 months in a row. Thanks, Blank Point. 1, 2. Swag. Oh yeah, he was in Phoenix, Arizona, and he was talking about how shitty it feels in the poor areas there compared to like other poor areas. He is like, when you're poor on the East Coast, or like where it's like there's green grass and like the environment's still lush and kind of like nice to be in. And he's like, when you're poor in the desert, it's just like sad. And he's like, you're just like
Yeah.
tumbleweeds are going by, just
You're
like
sounding
drug
butt crack.
addicts
Yeah.
everywhere.
Are you talking about like American desert?
Yeah, the American desert.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'd imagine being poor in the desert in America is you have your own story, but you feel like your entire life will be here and you'll never get past there. You know,
Yeah,
you're kind of landlocked for good. You have to move away if you really want to do something impressive.
yeah,
There's vast quantities of it's because America's so big, man.
Yeah.
America's huge, so you
America
get these
is pretty
giant
big.
areas.
It's weird because like when you live here, you don't really think of it as that big, but it is.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive.
Like if I drive like 5 hours, I can cover almost like 2.5 states in 5 hours. But like if you do that in Europe, you're gonna go through like countries.
Yeah.
So like it's
In
crazy.
the UK is tiny, but like everything's scaled appropriately. So
Yeah.
you guys drive younger, you pick up, you guys you have like everything spaced out.
Yeah.
So you pretty much need to drive, whereas you really don't need to drive in the UK until
Yeah.
you're, you know, properly settled in. I mean, maybe one person in the house.
Like, the
Point
only
is-
way you don't need to drive here is if you live in a city. And that's like it.
Yeah, yeah, and you're content doing everything in
Yeah.
that city. But even then, like, there's a lot of space in America, even in cities. Like, if you know London, how cramped it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's a huge city, it's a mega city,
Yeah.
but like, it's impressively cramped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely more cramped. So like I remember even flying over it and I'm like, shit, dude, there's like houses in the houses.
Yeah. Whoa!
Wowee.
I've got a lovely Polish family living in my living room.
It's very nice, yes.
This our house is very nice.
King Cake Man donated $3. Go shop at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. You can get name brand everything there at low prices. Boots too.
Yeah, but I guess that is good advice, but
Actually, there's actually something like if you go to the warehouse type store or like where they're like rack types, like they have Nordstrom rack where they're like, hey, here's our Nordstrom shit, but at like actual normal prices on like the marked up ones at the store.
yeah.
So they do
Yeah.
have that.
That stuff's good because it's always marked up so much in brand places.
Yeah.
I hate brand places, man.
Yeah, they're gonna take your money and they're gonna run with it, and then you're gonna have to be like, "Yo, dude, I need change."
I'd like change, please, Obama. Please.
Little change we need.
I remember that. All
Loser
those
Lemby,
years ago.
100 bits. I'm high as a kite and ready to fight. Krendor, get ready, mom spaghetti. Thanks, Loser Lemby. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Just checking
That's a
on you.
meme from online. I've heard that one.
That's a meme.
I posted that one to all my Facebook friends. They loved it. They thought it was hilarious. I claim that I made it. They think I'm great now.
Dude,
I'm the
Facebook.
official memer.
Facebook is just so many old people and so many like normie people and so many like people that want to be funny that aren't.
Yeah.
And people, it's like there's like a lot of try hard people there, or people I always can't stand the people that like post pictures of like their family, but like they make that their focal point instead of them. Or like, you know how like if it's a social media thing and you're like, here's my family, everybody's like, oh my god. But like if you post, what am I trying to say here? Like the people that put their dog as their like avatar pic or like their baby.
They try too fucking hard. Like,
Yeah, they're like covering up their insecurities with their like family and friends being like, look at this, my son, he's doing well unlike what I did.
they're basically looking for an outlet of social communication when they're lying in bed at 8 a.m. feeling really, really lonely. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's tryharding, and it's fucking lame to look at when you actually appreciate what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I fucking loathe?
What?
I loathe people that do shit like, what's it called? Well, I don't know what it's called when you do these things, but they put the images and like, oh, married to my best friend, and they play around with all the mechanics of it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a fucking joke. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
This is serious. No, but they do. It's kind of annoying. They constantly come up in your feed and stuff. I can't look at Facebook much unless I'm trying to do something or like do group stuff. But
like I would love to delete mine, but I always love seeing what the people are doing every once in a while. But I just want to be able to do that without having one. Yeah.
To be honest though, like back in the day, you had to man up and just be turning up at the house saying hello.
Yeah.
Let's go, house things. Okay, bye.
You like go to the high school reunion, or yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I told you the story of my primary school reunion, didn't I?
Wait, no.
Yeah. So, what was it? Oh yeah. I responded to the message for it a few months ago, and it turns out that they sent that to me 4 years ago. And my primary school reunion was 4 years ago. And I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll see you there. And then she was like, oh no. I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's fine, whatever. She said, well, actually, there's another one this year. I hope to see you there, and I haven't responded. So, I'm just gonna leave it.
It'd probably be really awkward too. So I don't know if
no,
even
it's
like
primary school.
That's primary school.
That's like 5 to 11 years old.
Yeah, actually, I think I remember some of those more than high school people.
Yeah, it's quite an important time in your life, so you do imprint quite a lot.
Yeah, because you're drastically growing every year. It's like 3rd grade to 4th grade, 4th grade to 5th. Like every year, there's like, wow, you look a lot different. And now it's just like, you went from 27 to 28, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, huh.
Yeah, what'd you do? I got Taco Bell a couple times.
I started drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. I thought you were 33, but didn't want to say anything. Glad you pointed out yourself.
Yeah, it's mostly the despair in the eyes, though.
It's mostly the liver.
It's creeping in.
Mostly my liver dying. Yeah.
I keep it around my neck for memory. Just that little guy.
Shaka bra. Yeah, there's like only a few people I really remember from high school.
Right,
There's like so many people in high school. You just kind of get lost in the crowd. At least my high school.
yeah.
And none of them I really
mean-
cared about, aside from like maybe 2 or 3 of them. And like those 2 or 3, I still talked to them because I was like, all right, we actually get along. So I kept contact with them.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Good to keep contact.
Yeah.
It's more of like a sort of almost semi-distant friendship, though. I imagine, like you're friends, but you're not like stereotypical besties that meet up and tell each other everything, and every day you're chatting on WhatsApp and shit like
Yeah.
that. It's not like those kind of. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You know why that is, though? The reason why I thought of that is because when you're young, you get kind of put by your parents into these situations and these places, and you have kind of small pool for people. And within those big groups of school, there's only a few people that you're likely to be friends with. And even out of those, are you really going to be friends with them in 10 years? So much, you know? People change a lot in that time period, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of grew apart from most of my people.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I kind of you just grew apart from a lot
I
of
don't
people.
dislike them. And in fact, I still quite like some of them. I just don't want to spend a huge amount of time with them. I just like catching up with them every month or every week or so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're just like, how's it going, dude? And they're like, I'm just doing the thing. I actually do that
Okay.
a lot of like YouTube people as well.
Yeah, just keep it on the sort of back burner.
Yeah, or a lot of YouTube people you used to do stuff with. They're just like that you still care about. But you're just like, yo, how's it going?
Yeah,
How you doing?
How's it doing? You good? Okay, I don't really care. Bye. That's what I
Yeah, it's
give
just
a little,
you know.
little hair tuffle ruffle.
That's why it's always. I started feeling like the old person now, where you're just like, you see the people they're like, we're gonna be friends forever, and I'm like, I remember when I heard people say that.
Yeah,
Then they weren't.
that was a doozy. People grow apart, man. It's real.
Yeah,
Divorce
mean-
rate in the Western world is proof of that.
yeah. People grow apart. Relationships grow apart. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, shit happens.
People change. People change.
People change. You got medical stuff that happens. You got life situations that happen. You got jobs. You got money. Money's
Yeah,
probably
you
the
got-
biggest one.
Yeah, probably the biggest one. But also, you know, one of you is the Iron Fist and the other one isn't. So how long
Yeah.
is that relationship gonna last?
You need to find someone that doesn't mind you being the Iron Fist.
Yeah, it's pretty hard as well. Just like my Iron Fist and my
Yeah.
penis. Damn it, Danny Rand. You're a rascal.
I remember, what was it? I remember MySpace, because I remembered MySpace today because I was listening to Bill Burr and he mentioned MySpace. And I was like, oh my god, MySpace. And I was thinking, like, was MySpace the first thing where it was like, this
Bebo,
is
right?
me, and you can be my friend? And like, you posted pictures and stuff. Was that the first one, or was there something else?
No, I think Bebo was there, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Did you get Bebo?
I remember
It was
hearing.
like, that's weird.
I never made one of those, but I do remember. it.
Bebo was the social network launched in 2005. No, I think MySpace was probably before.
Oh yeah, I think MySpace was before it actually. I think MySpace was like 2003.
Yeah, I had a MySpace. I used to post pictures of myself taken on a laptop webcam. I was wearing hoodies in my bedroom with really bad lighting, and I used to be topless but with a hoodie on, and like my chest was showing through my hoodie. Those were good times, and that's when I hit on a lot of girls on MySpace, and I actually got pretty good reception. Right. Now, I can't confirm or deny how many of them were probably 50-year-old men. I can't confirm or deny. I was not damaged from these interactions, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you're not damaged.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know whether or not I was damaged or not. Point is, it was acquired in 2005, founded in 2003. MySpace.
You got catfished before they even knew about the catfishing.
Yeah. Well, I definitely did. I can be quite open and honest that I definitely did once on Counter-Strike Source. No, I got legit like pedoed basically, but I didn't do anything. It didn't do anything to me negatively, but I know it was a pedophile. It's really fucked up in hindsight because it was like chick picture and all that stuff. And I was like, why does the voice sound kind of funny?
Yeah.
I know it's a voice mod now. But I didn't, yeah, luckily I didn't do anything fucking traumatizing.
Why'd you like just see them on Counter-Strike Source and they're just like, you should come
No,
talk
we
to me?
became online GF and BF, okay? Right?
Oh
We
my
used to
God.
play surf maps together. Our extremely intense relationship lasted, I think, about 3 days. And
Then they were like,
then-
all right, this they're not doing anything, and they moved on.
no, some guy called Louis, he was also in the same situation, but he was like 18. And he
Yeah.
was my boy, right? Because he was my main boy. Because
Yeah.
he was he owned a server for Death Run, which was a CSS map thing, where you had to dodge traps and stuff and do some
Yeah.
sick bunny hops. I was pretty good if I do say so myself. Anyway, point is, Louis, my boy, was like, dude, I'm not gonna date this chick because I don't even know if she's a chick in the first place. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense to me, Louis. And then I was just like, I can't see you anymore. And then we had this really emotional, like, in text thing on Steam chat breakup. And then I was just like, wow, I feel pretty good. And then I look back 3 years later and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's a fucking pedophile. It was 100% a pedophile.
I can't see you anymore.
I can't see you, babe. But it's really like corny as well because, you know, I was like a 13-year-old boy. I didn't know what I was doing.
Zydus with 21 bits for all our livers. Cheer. I have a story kind of like that. It wasn't, you know, I didn't get, you know, catfished or, you know, random Counter-Strike pedophile woman. But I did have a, like, weird crush on Britney Spears' sister when I was, like, 13.
Zoe?
Or 14. Yeah, Zoe.
Fuck
And
yeah,
I remember
man.
I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, you like
Oh,
Britney
yeah.
Spears? And I was like, no, she's too old. I'm like 14 or 13. I was like, I like her sister. So then I remember, this is how young and dumb I was. I went on AOL Instant Messenger. And like, I like searched the internet. And I was like, I think I found her AOL. and I messaged it. And they were like, yeah, it's me. And I was like, hey, how you doing? They were just like, I'm good, I gotta go film. And I was like, hey, well, say hello to everybody for me. And they were like, all right, I will. And they never came back.
Oh, dude, it's probably like another kid being like, Jesus Christ, this guy.
It probably was. But I was so excited.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Zoe,
like, then you
Zoe
think,
101 was a pretty gal.
you think back to
Oh,
like
shit,
your,
face.
those are the moments just shape you and your internet knowledge. And then you're just like, wow, I was so retarded.
Yeah, man. We sure were.
You know, but everybody
God.
was at some point. That's why you gotta watch out for people. You're like, dude,
I mean, I was
you're on the
probably
internet, bro.
I was thirsty as fuck, dude. So I had several of these experiences akin to the one I just explained.
Yeah.
Another one was my World of Warcraft girlfriend. She was a warlock called Abatha. Okay?
Right.
She was a warlock, a female human warlock. And I remember her very specifically. And you know why she was such a golden gal?
Why?
I'm pretty sure she wasn't a girl.
Okay.
She never said she was a girl in real life.
Right.
I said, can we be online GF and BF? And she/he said, I don't know. What does that mean? And I was just like, well, it means that we girlfriend and boyfriend online. And then she ran me through Scarlet Monastery a couple of times. And then we met out. This is in Burning Crusade as well. So this is my ult, my paladin. I was like, wow, this is pretty sweet. Is this what having a girlfriend means? and then she just fucking never came back online. Actually, you know, I'm pretty sure when I got Wrath of the Lich King, she came online once, and I saw her, and then I was like, nah, I'm older now. I'm ready to move on. I removed her from the old friends list.
It's
It's fucked up, is what it is.
like
We're
your
retarded.
younger crushes are really weird. I remember I was thinking, I think my first crush was 6th grade, and it was on this 8th grade girl, and I was like, whoa,
Oh.
she's older and knowledgeable.
Wow, so
In
knowledgeable
8th
about
grade, it just reminds me of like
crayons.
the shows like Hey Arnold, where like the 4th and the 5th graders are fighting, and it's like, yeah, it's like if only
Yeah, it's
I
like
was an
South
8th
Park.
grader, I'd be able to go out with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Well, I mean, when I was a boy, I had a girlfriend, so Like I had a I had a boyfriend, I had a
I had a
girlfriend.
boy
growing
girl.
up. No, cause I was in like basically I was baller swag growing up. I was pretty fucking cool if I do say so myself. This is prior to those early teen years because she moved to Australia. Point is,
Oh.
up until those years, she moved away. But I don't really think of her as a girlfriend because we were so young. It was like several years up until I was about 13 or something.
Yeah.
No, until I was like 12 or 13. But it was for several years, and it's a really great experience in my life, like growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think of it like a really warm childhood friend, you know, like
Yeah.
that was just like a very pure and innocent time, my first kiss and all that stuff. Like that was like movie shit for me, right?
Yeah.
And then I became a teenager and I met a bunch of pedophiles.
That's what really
That's my love life.
created me, Danny Rand, Iron Fist.
I'm Danny Rand, the Iron Fist. At first I was warm and cuddly and had the warm and cuddly fist, but now I got the Iron Fist hardened from the fucking life of pedophile shaming. There was something else as well. There was another one I just remembered, but I can't remember. Fuck.
Dude, I remember. I think I was like a year into playing WoW. It was right before Burning Crusade. One of my guildmates, his name Vates, great guy. I think he went crazy.
Oh damn.
Me and him, we were bored one day. We're playing WoW, and we were just like farming shit. And I was like, "What do you want to like make fun of people in this like chat room thing?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we went in like this random chat room. We like pretended to be like twins. We were like, "Hey, anyone looking for a good time with twins?" And some like
Oh god.
some guy responded, and he was like, "That's been my dream forever." And he's like some like 40-year-old guy.
And then what did you say?
And we were like, "All right." And then we're like, "Hey, this is my twin." And he's like, "Yo, how you doing?" But it was just like, we were just laughing the whole time. We are like, "Oh my god, this guy believes us." And then we just started saying shit like, "I give you a banana." And he's just like, "Oh, thank you." And we're like, "What are you gonna do with that banana?" And he's like, "How about you tell me?"
It's like you're both too scared to make the first RP
Yep.
step.
And then it just hit a point where we were like, "This isn't fun anymore." 'Cause he is
This
just-
is not. Yeah, we did that all the time on that campsite. What was that? One you cycle through the cameras on. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, the chat roulette. Yeah.
Chat roulette, yeah. We did those things with Manicam
Yeah.
all the time. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I
But
remember people like trolled that.
Dude, I remember this one time that I RP'd like a love story. Thing is, it wasn't like an actual relationship or pretend relationship even. It was an RP. This is the birth of my RP, right?
Right.
This is where it started. So I was playing Warcraft 3 on a custom map called SOTGRP, if I remember correctly. Secrets of the Deep roleplay, right? It's that game mode that lets you choose and like place enemies and stuff and create your own stories. It gives you loads of customization things in game, so you make your own little RPs
Yeah.
with like a whole bunch of other people. I love that shit. I thought it was awesome.
That is
So I
pretty
created
cool.
an RP where I was some kind of demon lord. Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's the first step. My creativity back in the day wasn't so great because I was a demon lord. Point is, some dude was RPing as a Maiev modeled female night elf. Okay.
Yeah.
And that meant things were gonna go down, right? So we
Right.
RP'd a relationship that was super like shitty, trash, fanficky writing garbage romance, while also encompassing a lot of drama with regards to my demon side. Oh. And I was like, I could feel the rage and all that shit. And then at the end, the guy was like, "Good RP," and then it sort of dawned on me that it's the fucking dude sitting here RPing the whole time, female. I was like, I'm so betrayed emotionally.
Are you telling me that people would lie on the internet?
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think he wasn't trying to like catfish or anything. He knew he was just role playing. Like,
Yeah.
that's just role play. But it dawned on me then that like people males can roleplay as females. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's like how Sam just only plays
That's
female
weird.
characters.
Yeah, I only play male characters because I find it. Like, I guess it's just ingrained in me that it's weird to
Yeah,
play a
that's what
female
I
character.
do too. I've made a few female characters, and I'm always just kind of like, I'm gonna go play a male. I don't know. It's not even that I'm like, oh my god, this is. I'm just like, I don't know. I'd rather play a male character.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's because it's when
Maybe
you're
I
RPing
enjoy
too.
identifying it more, like with the character. I don't know.
I identify as a giant 7-foot black man, so
Nice.
I like to be able to crush people's heads like a vice in between my hands.
That's
All I
someone's
like.
fetish.
That's mine.
It
It's just weird, man. It's just weird to me.
people are weird, man.
Yeah, people are weird. People that aren't me are weird, but I'm not weird.
Yeah, I'm not weird. That's the difference.
Yeah, everyone else is weird.
Everyone else but me is weird. That's why I always love, like, when you get Yahoo Answers, like, people, like, back then, where you get lots of, like, younger people, like, commenting, like, nobody actually realizes that they're, like, not that weird. Because everybody's weird. They're just kind of like, so this is probably really weird, but, like, I'm getting this sensation of, like, when I haven't eaten food for a while, my stomach starts grumbling. They're like, it's like you're hungry. And they're like, I thought I was the only one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the whole same reason as we were talking about with the friends, that your pool grows as you get older.
Yeah.
And you become enlightened to new experiences, and they broaden your horizons and your understanding of those things. When you're young, it's a very tunnel visiony sort of bleak world. And that's why well, that's part of the reason why suicide seems more appetizing when you're that young, for things that you would consider more trivial as you're older.
Yeah.
So when you're that young, Stacy broke up with me, and that's a big thing in your life because you don't know that there's a billion other Stacys, and you don't know that Stacy's kind of a bitch anyway because you think that she's the best because she was your first.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't realize that Stacy's a bitch. But that's the thing is, yeah, you're young. You need to broaden those horizons before you make such life-altering or life-ending decisions. Or preferably don't make those life-ending decisions.
Plus, your brain's just not developed.
Yeah, plus kids are like mentally inferior, and I'm a genius. I'm an adult. All adults are geniuses.
Well, it's weird because, like, they do say your brain isn't fully developed until you're like 25, right?
Yeah, it goes through various levels of change though. Most of the changes when you're young, really young, and then there's some big bursts of some like hormonal changes and whatnot when you're puberty. And I guess pituitary gland goes in fucking overdrive for men.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
'Cause it's weird. The treacle people, 100 bits. Benji speaks truth. Thanks, treacle people.
Yeah.
Because I go back and read my forum posts sometimes when I was like a young teen door, and I'm just like, I can't even fathom that that's me. Because I can't,
it's
I'll read it and I'm like, it's just like, I'm like, what?
Well.
Yeah, and I'm like using like emoji things and like.
Oh, dude.
The
fucking emojis. That's how you know you've grown up.
Like, I can't even.
Up that.
I don't even remember doing it. It's like I was like blacked out.
Yeah.
I'm just like, when did I do this?
You have to remember though that these are the kind of things you do on a random fucking Wednesday night. And how many Wednesday nights have you had since then?
Yeah.
You know, they're not usually the things you remember from those sort of times are the emotional things, the big things.
Yeah, even looking like 2 years back, even looking like when I watch my old vlogs, I vomit, projectile vomit.
Just fucking vomit garbage everywhere.
Like my old vlogs are just, I'm just insecure. I'm insecure. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I was. It was mainly one of those like I don't know who I am things, but I'm trying to.
You're the pupae to your current butterfly, my friend, and
that was
without
my
the pupae,
cocoon.
Yeah, without that cocoon stage, you wouldn't have the butterfly.
Yeah.
You know, it's all pertinent to the person that you currently are. It's your journey. and it's important not to just completely remove that person from existence. It's important to learn from them, because that's what makes you better, is the fact that you actually learn from these things that you now consider shit. That's why you consider them shit. You've
Yeah.
moved on. You've got better. If you don't get better, then you'd still be using fucking emojis, and I'd shame you every single day. Every single day, Eric. Right? If you dare use a fucking anime emoji, I will shame you,
If you
and then you'll
dare.
become a better person.
It's like I was my own sensei.
Yeah, exactly. You were. Time was your teacher, and you were the sensei. You know, and you
Yeah.
worked together to teach young little Eric how to be a man.
How to develop into a sloth and fly away.
Yeah.
A
I developed
strong,
into a
beautiful
sloth.
sloth.
Fly away with my beautiful iridescent wings. I take flight and soar like an eagle.
But yeah, that's the thing is, right?
Oh, the imagery there is
some
beautiful.
people find it faster, some people take a long ass time. And some
Yeah.
people like are like 55, 60 years old and they're still immature and still like
Yeah.
trying to find themselves. Like it's not guaranteed. It's
To
just,
me, maturity is knowing when to be serious. So serious is when you're being like not stern, but you're not doing anything childish or playful or fun. You're being purely sort of platonic.
Mhm.
The emotional equivalent of platonic as opposed to romantic. You know,
Yeah.
you're being straight forward. Um, so maturity in that sense is knowing when to do that, but it doesn't mean just doing that all the time. Being a mature person doesn't mean always being serious. It's knowing when to be serious. But I found that when I was fucking young, I was I was very mature quite young, so I knew when to do that. I was always very good at turning it on, but fuck me, I was like giddy and childish in my off time.
Yeah.
You know, like I could have extremely childish and giddy moments, and I enjoy them. I love them. I still do. But I'm very good at turning it on, and you know, when I need to be, I can turn it on.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I
only one part of it, but like it's a crucial part of it.
Yeah, to me it's the most important part of maturity, because it's a social understanding as well locked into that. If you don't know when to do that, then you're gonna make someone feel kind of uncomfortable
And like
as
I know
fuck.
plenty of like older people that aren't mature, like 40s and 50s, where they're like, I didn't get the thing. I didn't
Yeah,
get what I wanted.
yeah,
And it's
exactly.
it's just weird seeing like a 50-year-old person act like that.
Like a fucking baby. I've
Yeah.
seen children do like say verbatim what old people say sometimes, and not old people, even just my age people.
Yeah.
It's always ugly. It's ugly to look at.
Yeah.
I just, I also, whenever I see someone causing a fuss,
Mhm.
I just don't understand it. Why make a fuss? It's always so selfish and like, me,
Yeah.
all the fucking time. Uh, why make other people deal with your shit when you can just deal with it yourself?
Yeah.
This fuck me, dude.
Uh, well, it's like I guess maturity is one thing, and then the other thing is like finding who you are. I guess you have to. I don't know. Can you find who you are without being mature?
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Like, so, I mean, you can become a mature person and like respect other people and like
Because
do all
you
that.
say who you
But
are, though, Eric, but I don't think that's a static thing. I think
well,
it's dynamic. Who you are now will change in another 2 years from now. Although the change lessens over time, I believe, it
yeah.
still will change.
Well, I
I think
think.
it definitely lessens, but it will still change.
Well, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, once you find who you are, I think, and your personality establishes, I think that's when you slow down in like change. Like I've changed. I don't think I've changed as much as I did a few years ago compared to like these last
You're
couple of
primed
years.
for more change the younger you are, though. Like your teen is, you're meant to be more pliable and flexible mentally, because you're meant to find what's best fitting for you.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're older, obviously you're alive still, so what you're doing is working. So you tend to lock in mentally. It's harder to uptake language. It's hard to uptake new things because you've lived long enough to justify your existence to a breeding age, which is biologically all you're really worth. So
And then your wiring just starts hardwiring,
I
essentially.
suppose so. I mean, that's just one proposed idea for why it happens, but the point is we do know it happens at least, not necessarily why.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting thought, I guess.
Shit, dude.
I still find things out about myself to this day, you know, but
Yeah.
not big things anymore. Not like, wow, you know what? I always thought I hated everything and everybody, but you know what? I love the world. It's not like that for me anymore. For me now, it's just like, you know, I really fucking like a good Snickers bar. I fucking love Snickers.
I love
Like the way
mustard.
chocolate and nuts mix, you know? Chocolate and nut is just the best. Somehow it just works.
It's yeah, I can see that. You appreciate like the finer things. Or not even the finer things, just the little things.
Yeah, the little things. I do like me some good old chocolate nuts.
I like me some chocolate nuts too. We have gotten
Got me
pretty
some
deep here.
almonds.
Uh
Well, we're talking about chocolate and nuts, so I don't know
we're
how
talking about
deep that
chocolate
is.
nuts.
What's your favorite Snickers bar? This is too deep. I need to
well,
leave.
personally I like the Snickers bar flavor.
Oh.
But oh Jesus, I gotta run.
Gotta run. Gotta go. Oh boy.
But what was I gonna say here? I took the test that's like it determines if you're hypersensitive. Apparently it's a thing. Like yeah, hypersensitivity.
Yeah, it is.
Apparently I'm just like on the border. Like a lot of the times hypersensitive people just don't like loud noises or like crowds of people or like stuff like that.
Yeah, so this is interesting that you brought that up actually. So I think I told you before about my problem with being in specific crowds.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem at all with being in regular crowds that are bustling, right? That are all chaotic and disjointed like a liquid or a gas.
Yeah.
But when it's like a solid, where there's some sort of periodic structure of people, like a lecture room or something, and everyone goes quiet and starts focusing on one thing, when it becomes like a group of unified things, then suddenly I have a super high sensitivity. My doctor said it's hypersensitivity that gets triggered by my anxieties. And basically I become super hyper aware of every sound that I make. I worry that it's like disturbing the harmony and whatnot.
I see.
So I become extremely like choke-uppy and I don't like making sounds. I don't like rustling my bag and moving my seat. I hear my heartbeat and I can feel it as well, like pounding in my chest. I hear like everything going on in the room whereas everyone in the room doesn't really even notice those things because they're not thinking about them, right?
Yeah. And you even
But I'm
realize that
noticing
and
everything. Yeah.
yet you're still
Exactly.
getting it.
I know that they probably don't even notice the fact that I'm tufting my feet and stuff when I move.
Yeah.
But I think that I am, and then that triggers the anxiety, which makes the hypersensitivity worse. It's fucking it sucks. But this is something that I noticed that most people in the room aren't dealing with it because most of them are just sitting there like, "Huh," kind of they look relaxed.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like on fucking edge.
Yeah.
But I know other people in my uni course that have it, so
It's like I don't think I've ever had that. I've had social anxiety, but I've never like been bothered by crowds of people, which is weird. You would think with social anxiety you'd be bothered by crowds or something. But my social anxiety mainly just stemmed from like new people. Like there's the people I already knew, which I didn't mind, but like anytime I'd have to start up a conversation with new people, like class projects, or like getting to small talk, like
breaking the ice,
basically. Yeah,
That's
breaking the ice
part,
type things, and like especially if it was someone you liked, where you just I remember like, they're just like, what was it? It was school. It was sophomore year, and I remember.
I don't know what sophomore is.
So there's like, you know, like 8th grade, and then freshman year, and then it's the one after freshman year.
Okay, so it's your second year.
Second year, yeah. And so I remember there's this one girl, and they were like, just go talk to her. And I was like, all right, I can do that. And I like walked up to her, and then I like kind of stopped, and then I was like, eh. And then she like kind of started turning, and then I just power walked away. And then I never talked to her or made eye contact ever again.
Wow, that's impressive. I understand it though,
but it was like one of those things where I was like, why was I so worried? Like, why was I so like? It was just, it's like an irrational fear. But I guess it's because it's like, yeah, it's just that's what I read in like anxiety books when I was trying to get over that. Was like a lot of anxieties are just catastrophic events in your head when in reality they're like nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Crendor.exe is just
Yeah, my exe blew out, crashed, got viruses.
Got fucking viruses. Power walked away.
That was a hard power walk.
Yeah, no, I know that feel, man. I've had it before.
Yeah, but I mean that's just
I
like
got better at introducing
anxieties.
myself because of just sheer practice.
Yeah,
but
practice
I still
is what
suffer
fixes
with
it.
like.
That's
the
part
hardest part for me is when there's a group of people that are very tightly woven, but you're not tightly woven to the group, and you're like you're friends with someone, and they introduce you to a group that they're really good friends with, and you don't really know or have too much in common with that group. So it's kind of like, hey guys.
Yeah, I'm really.
You feel like you're interacting more with him than them.
Well, even like now, even as someone who like I've pretty much conquered my social anxiety at this point, I still get that when it's like new people or like a group of people, and it's like, hey, this is my new group of friends, but like it's not even the fact that I don't get along with them, or not the. What am I saying? It's not even the fact like I'm afraid of it or anxious about it. It's just the fact that I'm like not getting along with them.
Yeah.
Right. It even happens with like streams and stuff, or like sometimes like, hey, we're playing with Jim Bob Stream Boy today.
Dude, I was literally about to say that because I don't really get it at all anymore in real life, because I find it very easy to pick up on cues in real life now from practice to sort of merge into people and mirror them and whatnot.
Yeah.
But online it's like it's just a voice, and there's no idea the context. So whenever you probably noticed it that I fucking suck at meeting new people online. Like every time you introduce me to a group or Sam does, I'm just like, they pretty much just don't even talk to them. I just talk to you guys and they're there, and they talk to you guys and I'm there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, and it's like, it's definitely, and it's like, it's not even. It's like it hits a point where it's like I know I'm not gonna get along with that person probably, so I don't really make an effort all that much.
Yeah.
You
you can sometimes see it in advance.
Yeah, it's like we have different humor styles, we have different just everything, but like with us, like straight away you knew
it was
I was Danny Rain.
You know, I knew you were Danny Rain from the start, because you know why? It's because when you were like, I'm gonna go make brats, and I was like, this dude doesn't give a fuck about games just as much as I don't give a fuck about games.
It's not like Greg or Sam where they're just like, all right, we need to. Why are you leaving? We got to get back in the fight here. We need to get. What gun are you using? The AK-48 543. I haven't used that. The scope on it. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go make some brats.
Yeah, that's why we're all the dynamic quadruo, you know, because those two are like our powerhouse that keep us on the tracks, and then we're like the wild cards that are sitting in the back, not helping, but also we put the kettle on, you know.
Yeah.
We're there, and it's fun. But
it's all about the kettle. It's all about getting sniped in the field.
Yeah. Just get sniped in the field. Is that where that came from? Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. What time is it for you?
It's 4:09 a.m. here. I was gonna play one more,
Wow, wowie. Wow, 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 wowie.
So hopefully I last a while. So
Hopefully I destroy my enemies.
so we can keep talking.
So we can wacky talkie.
Myth has resubbed 6 months in a row, or M-Ith, but it's Myth. That was a nice tree to hug. Hey there, by the way. Hey, Myth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa.
Swag. Thanks.
Math professor.
It's
Oh
just,
no.
I don't know. Interact, like, it's weird to interact with people because there's like, obviously there's people that are like, I'm going to teach you how to interact with people. But like, you can never truly learn how to interact with people because so many people are different.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you can get a generic style of how people are going to act and respond and get better at that. But like, you're never going to truly like master it or anything.
I think that the closest you get to mastery is being pliable. It's developing pliability and flexibility as opposed to being able to sort of respond to specific tells.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's being like what's a good way of saying it?
It's kind of like
When you-
Sam.
when you
Sam's really
see-
good at like
Oh, he
talking to
is.
anyone.
Yeah, well, exactly. Sam's good at keeping like a very consistent sort of social presence. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't need to like lower himself. He just if you're socially anxious or whatever, he'll pick up the slack and just
Yeah.
start talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite nice. It's quite comforting, but honestly, like the best way to do it is just be kind of open, you know.
Yeah.
I used to be. It helped me get over being quite judgmental as well and stuff when I started just being like, hey, these people have fucking dreams and hopes and shit, and everyone shits. So they're just as human as you. So just try and like engage on a very human, basic level.
Yeah. And we
And
can make
it's
fun
so
of them
much
later.
Yeah, fuck those people.
That's
That's what I do. Like, no, I just talk to them, and I don't like if I was sitting here with you, I would make fun of some people that I've interacted in my life with,
mm-hmm.
and not because they're not in like a bully way, but just in a some of them have ridiculous ideas and ways of being.
Yeah, like
But
Danny
at the same
Rand.
time, yeah, Danny Rand is ridiculous. I would laugh at the fucking nerd all day, every day. But I don't, because guess what? He's a kind spirit, and he fights what he thinks right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I can respect that.
I can respect that as well.
There are things I can respect about people. You can always find things to respect, or at least not hate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Very-
thing. Everybody's got something you can find that's like, I like that about them.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Hitler
mean
was a
you have to
great
hang out with
speaker.
them or talk with them
No,
or
it
be their
doesn't.
friend.
It just means that you don't. You have something to go off.
Yeah. Like maybe you like football. Maybe you like music. And you're just like, "Oh, you like that too." And then it's like, "All right, we have nothing else in common, but we got this one thing."
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
I
just
mean,
use that.
you see someone that makes constantly atrocious life decisions, right?
Right.
But they mean well. Like people like that exist all over the place.
Now that is a memer I can get behind.
No, I said mean well.
Oh.
God
If they mean well, they mean meme well. That's
They
what I always
probably
say.
do. Earnest memes are the best memes, right? All this tacky, sarky bullshit. Don't need any of it. Invest in honest memes today. I like people. I've come to respect honesty more, regardless of how intelligent. Because I used to be a bit snobby, right?
Mhm.
Because I took all these tough STEM things and critical thinking, and I definitely still feel it in my mind and think it, but I don't project it, and I don't fully think it. I'm not like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So I've honestly, I used to think like, how can someone be content working like a shitty 9 to 5 job? How can they be?
Mhm.
I now think of it like I'd struggle to, but I'd do it if I had certain things in life that I wanted to. But I can completely understand. There's nothing wrong. Well, I don't remember where the quote was from, but there's nothing wrong with a simple life, for real. I
Yeah.
wholeheartedly believe that now.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not for me, but there's nothing wrong with it. And
Yeah.
I do like downsizing and simplifying my life where I can. Definitely.
Yeah. It's kind of just you gotta do you. And if you don't want to have that, then you work towards something else. I think as long as
Yeah.
you're working towards something,
I
anyone
find
can
plenty
respect
of-
that.
Yeah, you don't have to be complex to be interesting. I
Yeah.
find some very very simple people very very interesting
Yeah.
because they're well formed characters. Lots of like farmers and stuff like that. They have so much wealth of experience and character, and that carries their personality. You don't need to be like, I've studied the ancient arts of everything, and I'm a perfect redditor. I have 100% upvotes, no downvotes.
My
I've
karma
traveled the
is
Himalayas.
insane and off the charts,
It's off the charts.
milady.
Lady. I have
It's-
over 19 fedoras with different colors and different katanas to go with.
My name is Gregory Martin.
My name is Gregory Martin, and I am the Iron Maiden.
Twitch.tv/gmart.
Oh,
But yeah, I know, cause it's we like the character, you know. We're
Yeah.
big fans of characterization,
Yeah.
stereotypes, but like funny, like you know, like I tell you what, boy, like we
there
do.
you were.
But like this, but the thing is, like with experience, like everybody has experience. That's why I don't really get the cultures where they're like respect your elder and like always. It's like you should respect
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's like experience doesn't matter if you don't like obtain knowledge from that experience. You can have
Precisely.
you can have an experience and be like, wow, I fell down that mountain. Maybe I should be careful next time. And it's like, now just do it again. You don't learn
Yeah.
anything by doing that.
Yeah, so the way I word it generally is that there's two types of things, right? It's just like a game, right? You have intelligence, which is just some sort of innate or somewhat hearkened ability to interpret and understand complex and potentially ambiguous things, like new complex and problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have wisdom, which is accrued knowledge. You become wise with accrued knowledge, but wisdom, you only become wise with experience that you learn from. And that's the important distinction that you just made, which is very
Mhm.
important. If you don't learn from experience, so age gives you time, time gives you potential experience. You don't necessarily experience more the longer you live. Some people can be a hermit or live inside in their one bedroom room their whole life, never
Mhm.
experience shit. Point is, it gives you the potential for experience, and that experience gives you the potential for wisdom. So there's two levels of potential there. Depending on both of their realizations, that's how you develop a wise person. And wisdom is definitely a very interesting thing, and you can respect wisdom, but again, that's why age shouldn't be innately respected, because age doesn't um, it doesn't confirm or mean there's definitely wisdom. It just means that it's one of the prerequisites generally.
Yeah, you have the potential, but did you
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah, exactly.
And even then, it's like you can have various things you're wise about. Once someone could be like, I'm really good, you know, I'm knowledgeable about math, or I'm knowledgeable about race cars, I'm knowledgeable about aerospace dynamics. Like, it could be anything.
Yeah.
But then you
Yeah.
could be like, hey, I need you to go, you know, make me a YouTube video, and they'll be like, I don't know how to edit.
Yeah.
Or you
And
could be
that's
like, go
why
cook me up a meal, and
that's
it's like, I ain't no Gordon Ramsay, you know?
Yeah, intelligence comes in there where you have these problem solving skills where you can then sort of try and figure out how to do that on your own. It's that's why intelligence is powerful, and most often I link intelligence to creativity, but not so much in the artistic sense, but sort of in the artistic sense. In
Mhm.
that, like, Einstein was wonderfully creative in the way he used mathematics. Uh, he wasn't famously bad at mathematics. He was good at maths, very good
Mhm.
at maths to do the kind of things he did. But he wasn't like mathematician, best in the world mathematician maths. But he was very creative with it, and he creatively applied it to very complex situations in physics. and so it's sort of this ability to interpret and understand new things. It's really hard. It's a hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why intelligence is a really hard thing. But IQs aren't great because they're not good at assessing that very well. It's a very hard problem to think. I mean, I remember my IQ tests, and I remember the questions involved. Some of them were kind of like facts. Do you know this fact?
Yeah.
Like why do number plates work? IQ is a great indicator on average for the average person. It just is. But it doesn't. It's not the be all end all, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the point is that yeah, creativity and the ability to approach new problems with unseen stimuli and actually take something from it. It's hugely important. I mean, how the fuck else? When I think about people going into work and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like out of university, like even now, thinking about it, I'd be tremendously worried, and it takes a huge gap to take things you've learned and then be able to apply it in a work situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely hard, and there's a lot of learning processes, which is why things like internships exist, and you have training periods when you join up on the job. They teach you how to do your specific job. Some don't, you know, well, plenty don't. But the point
Mm-hmm.
is, it's tough. These are tough things. You got to develop these abilities early on and really hone them, because so many people kind of just drift through in university and do what's required of them, but they don't really see it as their their character building that they have to take into their own hands. They'd rather just be like, the teacher said we had to do these questions, instead of being like, oh well, I kind of want to know the other questions though, otherwise I won't know it, right? I
Mm-hmm.
encounter that all the time in physics, where we have these specific things we have to learn, but sometimes there's gaps, and sometimes there's, because they can't possibly teach you everything. There's too much. There's too much knowledge in this in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much math. There's so much physics, and so you have to specialize, and that's where PhDs and masters come in. But damn, you have to round your character, and you do have to sort of take it into your own hands and do some personal research and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, and a lot of it depends on your personality too. Because a lot of people won't be able to do certain jobs based on like even just their like build. Like I could never do like a manual labor job because I would just like snap.
Yeah. I mean, we are somewhat. We have your genetics, which dictate your genotype dictates your phenotype, which I believe phenotype. I did biology in A level, by the way. It's been a while. I believe phenotype is like the physical representation of your genotype. So the manifestations, i.e., blonde hair, is a phenotype.
Mm-hmm.
But things like that, your phenotypes and stuff basically shape your physical potential, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I uh I did some security work and stuff before. Told you about.
Yeah,
I won't go into specifics, but I've done some stuff.
I've
And
secured some things.
yeah, there are people that definitely couldn't do that work for
Mm-hmm.
sure. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, so I mean, uh, also yeah, because I remember some of the like job things I saw for like when I'd apply for like the high school or college type jobs where I'm like, I need a job. They'd be like, can you lift this much weight? And I'm like, probably not. And they're like, we'll call you. We'll call you.
Like, it would be all-
I'm like, okay. And then
Does that mean yes? It means
it's gotta
no.
mean yes. And
Yeah.
then I remember in college or community college, I was taking a marketing class and I wasn't learning anything. I was like, this is really old school marketing. And instead, I went to the bookstore and I just started reading like all the marketing books there because I was like, these are just modern marketers. Like it's the same stuff I'm going to be learning in school except more modernized. And then that's where I like learned all my marketing knowledge from. And
Yeah.
it was like a much more broader learning experience because I was like learning from various different authors and like reading all these books, and like I was just, instead of going to class and paying money,
Yeah.
I was just going to Barnes and Noble and just reading their books.
Fuck fucking
and then having
Barnes
him
and
yell at
Noble,
me and
man.
be like, "You gotta buy that," and I'm like, "No, I paid for a coffee."
No. I'll be taking this for free, please. I've developed my negotiation skills here with the pickup artist manual.
I know how to pick up many things: women, heavy crates, my dog.
Heavy crates. Did I say heavy crates?
I know how to pick up many heavy crates.
I can pick up one or two, depending on how heavy they are.
It also really, I was thinking about my hypersensitivity stuff because I'm not, like I was saying, this is where it all stemmed from, this conversation. I was like, hypersensitivity. I'm not super hypersensitive, but I definitely have it at times. Like, I don't like loud noises. They like rattle me a lot.
Yeah.
If especially unexpected. And then I really love like smells and sounds, which is why I like ASMR so much, and like tastes. And like,
and
for example,
and the early morning dew and stuff outside.
like people are always like, "Why'd you go to IKEA?" Or like, "Why'd you do that?" And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. The reason I went to IKEA was I just like enjoyed being there. Like, the smells, like the sights, just the environment, just made me feel good and relaxed, and so I would go there. And I'd do the same thing with like the Container Store. Like, I would go into the Container Store and I would just like get the smell of the store, and it would just like drop my blood pressure. And I was like, this is nice. And people are like, why are you just going to a store to walk around? Why are you going there? What are you going to buy? And I'm like, I'm not buying anything. I just like the store. And they're just like, that doesn't make sense.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
No, man. It's a visceral experience for you.
Yeah. So it's like,
Do
that's...
you like opening things? Do you like opening like brand new like DVDs or boxes and stuff like that?
Yeah, I love that. That's some good stuff right there.
That's some good shit. You know what I love? I like earthy smells and tones and colors and stuff.
Like
I
what?
love I love waking up early in the morning. It always smells like so strong in the air.
It does smell really good in the morning.
I think it's because cars haven't been around for a while and stuff.
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Smells great. I don't know if that's true. I'm just fucking thinking off the top of my head.
According to my research of walking outside and smelling the air and observing.
Yeah, and also what is it? Rain.
Oh yeah,
Also
rain.
nice rain.
I love rain
the water,
too.
The moisture in the air carries the particles into our nostrils.
The other night,
all deep, like.
The other night it was raining, and I just walked outside and I just like took a walk in the rain, and I was just letting it hit my face, just smelling it, and I was like, this is good.
This is life. I'm alive.
I feel life. I understand what it means. 98.6.
98.6. That's a batting average of over 5. What does he mean?
If you're talking about batting averages, you're going to start looking at least a 250 or higher before you want to get anything crazy going on. Now, when you get into the 300s, what?
Nah, I think you're going way too high there. 300? That's pretty crazy, dude. I'll take
it's
a 5.
It's not that
to go,
crazy.
please.
You bring in a guy like Miguel Cabrera. This guy can hit 320, jack 40 homers, 100 RBIs. His only limitations are his health. Is he going to be healthy this year? He's had some wrist issues, and will he get out there and play a full 162 game season?
Yes. Yes, he does.
He does. It's great to hear that from a doctor himself.
From the shaman doctor. Thank you, shaman doctor. Pay him in his money, in his people's money.
But really, that's a high batting average. Yeah, when I can go full sports, and then it's just everybody's gonna be confused.
Everybody, what's the number?
Oh yeah, when I was on the one thing, they were like telling me which sport to go to, and I was doing that, but like just alternating between sports. They're like, go baseball, and I did that. And they're like football, and I'd be like, is 345 batting average? And he's running the 4-3 defense. When you see that 4-3 defense, you have to stack 8 in the box. There's no other option aside. You know, you run a post route, you put 2 tight end sets in, you put in a fullback, you try to get the two backs back there to block for your quarterback. The wide receivers aren't getting open. You gotta do a play. You need a new offensive coordinator if you're not going to get these plays out there, Johnson. The treacle people with 100 bits. I completely understand. Baseball is like rounders, yeah? I have no idea what rounders is.
All right, let me tell you a tale about a real sport, not baseball for chumps, for
Okay.
idiot. Baseball's an idiot sport compared to rounders.
Okay.
Okay, rounders is the sport where you gotta, someone pitches you a ball, they chuck it at you, sometimes underhand because you don't want to hurt them or anything, but an overhand throw. That's a
Mhm.
little bit intense for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they do a little underhand toss. They usually flick their leg back as they do that underhand toss and say, yeah. And then when it's in mobile in the air, you just bat that bitch with a big old stick and you
It's
hit it
like
as hard as you
cricket.
can. No, 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 you're batting it. You're batting it. Cricket is like a specific motion
Oh.
with a flat paddle. This is a bat like baseball. And
Mhm.
you bat it off and then someone's got to go catch it and field it back. But guess what? You got to run around, dude. This is rounders. You got to get around. So there's a bunch of bases, and you run around those bases, and then you get home, and there's a rounder for you. You get one for your team.
Huh. I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, basically, it's a sport that we play in England as kids.
I see.
Because baseball is for babby Americans, and we play
Oh.
a real man sport like rounders, where you do underhand throws and flick your leg and go, yeah.
Just sounds like a restaurant. Like I went to Rounders and got a steak.
Yeah. I'm on the rounders team.
I'm a
University.
member of the Rounders.
We all wear yellow. Okay.
Can I commentate golf without falling asleep? Yeah, I can. I play golf. It's actually
Golf.
almost golf season again. I'm excited.
Golf is
He
lovely.
will,
Freshly cut grass, smelling on
dude,
the pitch.
it's essentially like a big walk in nature, except you just hit a ball every once in a while.
Yeah.
I love it. Golf's one of my
The
favorite
actual
things to
game
do.
is only like 5% of the experience.
Yeah.
Most of it's just having a day out in the nice sort of aesthetic area.
Yeah.
It's all very
And then
nice
after I
and
golf
trimmed.
with my friend, I'm like, yo, let's go get some food. We go get some food because you're hungry and you eat and you're like, oh, great day.
Damn, son.
I'm excited to
sounds
do that again.
We have something called Top Golf where
Oh yeah, we have that too.
you got Top Golf too?
Yeah.
All right. Do you do the hole just when you're hitting holes? Or
Well,
do you
it's-
actually go do holes like in golf, like individual courses?
No, it's like a driving range, like crazy
Yeah,
experience.
driving range. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Multiple holes.
Multiple
Alright,
holes.
So basically, do they drive out in like an armored cabbie
Yeah.
to clear things? Yeah, and then everyone
Yeah.
starts fucking shooting balls at them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
That's top
great. And then
golf,
sometimes
boy.
you try to hit it.
yeah. Well, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Try to hit them in the cabbie, and then you get banned.
They're
But
just
only
like,
for 2 weeks.
stop.
Stop it! This is my job.
Yeah, golf's great.
Golf is great. You know what's great as well? Mario Golf on the GameCube.
I agree. I loved Mario Golf on the GameCube. I also had it for the Game Boy Advance.
Boom, same.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
slap. I don't think I had it for Game Boy exams.
The
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy exams, my favorite.
I did the Game Boy exams in '06. It was very fucking hard. So hard.
Those were some intense exams.
They were really difficult.
How many colors does Game Boy come in?
Game Boy. I had a yellow Game Boy.
I had a green one because I liked green.
I loved green, but I had yellow.
Oh.
I was an abused child. I was given the wrong color of Game Boy. It was very hard for me. No, that was the yellow Game Boy that I dropped in the toilet. I told you this story. It was very.
Oh, yeah. Tell it again for all the listeners at home.
All right, I'll do the quick version
All right.
to quickly get through it. Basically, when you're a boy and you're playing Pokemon on your Game Boy Yellow, your yellow Game Boy, and you're playing Pokemon Red, that's the Charizard version. And you got your team, you got your buddies that you grew up with, and your team that you've nurtured, very very attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it's time to pee, you don't have time to put that Game Boy down because things are intense. And what if something happens to your Charmander? Point is, I put that shit under my chin mid battle, and then I pulled down my trousers a little to my ankles because I was a kid, and then I started taking a pee, and then I think my mum yelled to me or something. I don't remember. Point is, I lifted up my chin, and the yellow Game Boy with Pokemon Red online, in game, dunked into toilet. And the most traumatic part for me, which I remember so vividly, I even remember the sight of my own urine, because I had to finish peeing, and I peed on it. I kept peeing on it for like another 20 seconds, and I was crying and screaming while peeing, going, nah! And then we had to like take it apart and put it in rice and shit. My mum tried so hard. She probably fought through my own pee to get to clean it and shit. True, my mum is a hero. Anyway, yeah, it never worked the same. It worked, but you couldn't play the game because it was just like artifacts everywhere.
Yeah.
That was fucking awful, man.
All in all, I peed on my Game Boy.
What yellow Game Boy? Covered in yellow pee. Pokemon Red. My Charmander's tail was put out. It's fucking sad. But I ended up getting a new Game Boy, and I got Pokemon Blue to soothe my burning spirit.
Oh.
I started again from scratch. It was pretty good. Wait, what were we talking about before I launched into piss?
God damn it. Every time I die in the final the final 20, it's always me getting shot by someone just set up in a house or some shit, being like, waiting for you to move on in there.
Fucking nerds is what it is.
Fucking nerds, dude. What were we talking about before that even happened?
Probably nothing, man. Probably just the wind, you know?
Probably just the wind in my hair and the wind in my soul.
I love standing on mountaintops.
Oh yeah, golf.
And the hypothermia setting in.
Oh yeah, it was golf.
Yeah, golf's good.
Golf's great.
We talked about Mario Golf.
Oh yeah, Mario Golf. And yeah, I think that's all I got. I think I'm done now.
Yeah, I'm done for sure. I need to go do some fucking work.
Yeah.
Well, to go revise quantum mechanics. My
and
favorite.
You do your quantum mechanics. I'll do the rest.
Nice. Thanks, bro, for having my back.
That's like the classic enemies. Like, you do your thing, I'll do the rest.
I'll save the world from the demons that have spawned all over Manhattan. You just do your quantum mechanics revision, idiot.
You do your nerd math, I'll do the rest.
When demon spirits from Mars descend upon Earth, and you're just here studying, guess I'll save the world, fucking nerd.
Oh man, I got a crate. I hope something cool's in it.
Hope so.
It was a tank top, so no. So now I can
Tank
be
top
like your
cool.
classic southern, Florida, beach goer. That's 45 years old.
Yeah.
Typical
Food kind of bad belly, showing at the bottom.
My name's Chaz, but I'm old now, but I'm still cool.
Name's Chaz, bruh.
I have a tank top and a cool necklace that has a bullet on it from my time in school.
I have a tramp stamp. Her name is Stacy. She's my wife.
Yeah, that's Chaz.
Fucking Chaz.
Fucking Chaz. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, man.
Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you learned some stuff or fell asleep or kept you entertained at your workplace, school, studying ASMR environment. If you're new here, click the follow button to follow along and maybe be alert when Twitch goes live, because usually it won't let you know and then it glitches out, or it lets you know an hour later and then people come in and they're like, WTF Twitch. Also, check out all the links below the stream. We got subscribe, we got tips, we got Chrono GG. What's the Chrono GG deal of the day? It is Neurovoider. If you ever heard of that game, it's half off. I haven't, but maybe you have. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. That's the best way of being alerted. I'm a streaming. I'm a streaming.
I'm a streaming.
That I'm a streaming. I'm making the finest of stream. You ever buy anything on Jinx? Use code Krendor. You get 10% off. Wow. Facebook, GOG. You ever buy anything on GOG? Use that to make an account, and then I get partial percentages. It's great. It helps me out. Same thing for Amazon. Same thing for all the PC specs. iOS PC. That's all the promotion I've got. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna host EXBC because apparently they're at a car show, and
Nice.
very nice. Tell them I was sent there. They're probably getting spammed in chat anyway, but that's okay. Thanks for watching. See ya.